Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Freedomly Dark in the Multiverse of the Master Mage. This episode is titled Break It to Them Gently. Thank you for joining us for your weekly dose of superhero shenanigans. My name is Alex, and I will be your humble game master this evening. Tonight we are playing Green Ronin Publishing's Mutants and Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG. M&M's D20 system, which uses its simple D20 mechanics to generate cinematic superhero action. Gameplay is quick and narrative, with enough crunch to allow a ton of flexibility for gamers looking to tell stories ripped right out of their favorite comics and movies. It's also a wide-open character creation system to bring your ideal superhero to life. M&M also has the best player currency in all of gaming, the Humble Hero Point. These points can be used to reroll dice, edit a scene, and to modify or improve a character's powers for a quick burst of awesomeness when they need it. Hero points are earned by leaning into genre tropes, acting heroically, good role-playing, jokes I think are funny, jokes I think aren't funny, and suffering setbacks just like superheroes in other media. However, here at the Untold Stories Project, we have another way for our plucky heroes to earn these points, and that is from you, the audience. Anyone who follows, subscribes, or renews a subscription or donates bits to the stream is given a hero point that you may give to the hero or game master of your choice. And we have gathered some fantasy heroes today. Say hello, heroes.
Hello,
Hello, heroes.
I want to give everyone a chance to tell us a little bit about themselves, the character they will be playing, and have them answer my question of the day, which is, did you do anything fun during the mid-season break? And I'll start with Andy.
Hi everyone, I'm Andy. I'm here for our superhero shenanigans on Wednesday nights. I also bounce around when we do one-shots, either GMing or playing in them. Tonight, I have two characters that I will be playing. One is the one you're most familiar with if you follow the channel. I will be playing Resonant, our resident gem mage, although a little bit different than you would normally see her. But I'm also reprising my role as Tyrion Vale, the cleric of Istis. And to answer Alex's question of the day, I ran a successful one-shot on the stream during our break.
Achievement unlocked. One shot is actually a one shot.
I don't know what that means. That sounds made up.
Other than that, I have gotten my Origins events mostly finished for this year, so just a little bit more to go. And with that, I
Just
will
another knife in the ribs, Andy. Just
I'm just
over and
full of them
over and
tonight.
over again.
I'm just full of them tonight. And with that, I will pass it over to Calvin.
All right. Well, hey everybody, I'm Calvin, and tonight I will be playing Bowman, who is currently the agile archer with an adequate array of arrows.
Wow.
Tell us how you really feel about how many arrows you had.
I went from like 20 to 5, so,
Yikes.
Inflation's real.
right? Yeah, here on Wednesdays and sometimes Thursdays and sometimes hanging out and chat on other days and just all around all the time. To answer the question today, something fun I did, I guess I'll keep it tabletop related and say that I ran a two-shot on the channel when we played some Lancer, and I got to throw a big turkey monster at a bunch of mech pilots, and it was pretty fun. It was kind of clunky because I had to bend the rules to make a big turkey monster work, but we all had fun, and that's what counts. And I guess with that, we'll finish off the bottom row, and I'll pass it off to Deuce.
Howdy, everybody. I'm the Deuce. I am the Michael Keaton to Kevin's Adam West of the Untold Stories Project.
Wow. That's great.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm playing Gator Man Xavier Hawkins. Take a gator, take a man, put them together, Gator Man. Don't overthink it. So answer the question of the day. I had a wonderful time over the break, playing some, running some, and lurking some, creating many memorable memories such as the Bean Ghost and the Polar Gust and all the other terrible things in between. If you don't know what that is, go look at our old videos. They're great. But yeah, it was a wonderful time had by all. And I'm not ready for Origins, and I'll let Andy rub that in my face later, and then I'll ask him how his cosplay is going. He can tell me, shut up, Deuce. So with that,
Yeah.
we'll go to Kat.
That was a very summarized conversation.
Right?
Hey, I'm Kat. Tonight I am playing Centuria, a special barbarian Centuria, which will be super fun and super angry. So looking forward to doing that. I forgot everything that I've done in the past 3 months as soon as you asked the question. I've been playing Gia on Thursdays, which has been super, super fun and chaotic. We laugh a lot, especially the last episode that we played where the question of the day was like, have you ever had a weird encounter with a stranger? And I think that the question of the day took like 25 minutes of time for us all to get through our stories, and we were like crying laughing by the end. Like, Wiki got hit in the face with a chicken sandwich at a Wendy's. Calvin politely encountered a drug dealer that he didn't really understand was trying to sell him drugs.
Yeah, Calvin thought he was a drug show and tell.
Some dude showed Calvin drugs, and Calvin was like, nice.
That's neat.
I didn't know what he wanted.
He wanted your
No,
money in exchange for goods, Calvin.
Or just
I
his
think
money.
that counts as fun, right?
Wholesome.
Commerce.
So yeah, with that, I will cancel. Cancel what? I will pass it to Jonesy.
Hi, everybody. I am Jonesy, and tonight I'll be playing Mortis, our living dead guy. Slightly tweaked through the lens of sword and sorcery, and yeah. And did I do anything fun? I worked a lot. Yeah, I ran a little bit of Cthulhu Awakens on the stream, and I worked a lot on other upcoming stuff coming up for Roll20. So, but nothing super exciting. And I will pass it over to Kevin.
Hey everybody, Alex is always looking for new ways to bring trauma to his players, and so he struck upon the brilliant idea of having us play two characters at the same time, because that's just how it rolls. So I will be reprising, I think these are both from the Geek Unleashed days, if I'm remembering correctly.
They are.
Once upon a time. No, yes.
Yeah.
Overdrive,
Yes. Heroes of the Mist was our
Speedy,
last project
Spooky.
with Geek Unleashed.
Yeah, so our first and our last project. What a weird bookend this is turning out to be. Yes, and Overdrive, of course, and I won't say anything about that character because I'm pretty sure Deuce has already soured you on speedsters in general.
If I did my job right.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what's happening in the weird idiot box-esque version of Barovia with these characters who some belong and some don't. Did I do anything fun? I mean, just staring into the abyss count? I guess a thing. Okay. No, I don't know, just I'm in this Baskin Robbins of personalities. I'm like vanilla, not even French vanilla, just plain vanilla. It's that, I'm just being me.
Don't
Moving on.
downsell yourself, Kevin.
Oh.
One.
Yeah. You're Adam West. You're the classic. You're the one everyone loves.
Over to the GM so he can prep us all for maximum trauma.
Yeah, that's it's gonna be great. I'm playing everybody who's not them. And as for the question of the day, I did a lot of fun things over the break. I ran a Kickstarter for the Valiant Adventures game. I got to go to Seattle and run a game on the Penny Arcade stream. I'm playing Gia. I'm playing 2 Titan City characters in Something in the Dark right now. I got to run a 4-month-long Thanksgiving special that ended the week before St. Patrick's Day.
Some Thanksgiving works.
Yeah, I mean, we were thankful for extra time. No, there's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, I mean that's most of it. Did a lot of fun things. But I think without further ado, we can go ahead and jump on in to our shenanigans this evening. I'm not going to go into a whole previously on Freedom Week Dark in the Multiverse of the Master Mage, other than to say that our heroes have spent the last few months trying to stop their former acquaintance, some of them mentor, some of them friend, Adrian Eldritch, from enacting a plan to reduce the entire multiverse down into one completely safe and normal universe. No superpowers, no magic, no suffering, no death, no illness, no anybody having a bad time. And
So basically a less fun version of Crisis on Infinite Earths.
yeah, but hopefully less Flashes have to die. Overdrive.
Yeah. Hey.
I am doing my job right.
Just made Bruce's day.
Yeah, our heroes traveled to several different multiverses. They spent some time in the Marvel Universe, where they got put into the WandaVision version of the Idiot Box. They headed off to Anti-Earth, where they teamed up with a team of heroes comprised of some of their least favorite people in the world. We got to see an Anti-Sophie who was really cool until I killed her.
When we talk about trauma, this is why.
Yeah, we got to spend some fun time in Earth Prime, checking on everybody's life, doing some planning for Mortis's wedding. We got to see Centuria juggle the I'm gonna lie to this guy who loves me about having his body with my husband's soul in it.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, it's not your fault. It's Hades' fault. And yeah, we've spent some time in some multiverses, and we met up with the Curator over on the Curator's world, who was merged with Brainiac because of several multiversal incursions. And in the midst of trying to acquire a 12th level intellect before Eldritch could do so, our heroes found themselves consumed by strange scintillating mist that has taken them seemingly into a dark gothic fantasy world, where they find themselves standing in a very well-appointed winery, it seems. There's a sign out front that says the Wizard of Wines, and they are met with 3 people and a chicken. The tavern itself, the tavern portion of the winery is well appointed, very rich oak wood, several large casks of wine scattered around the place, a few candles that are lit, not enough to provide too much lighting into the space, and there's just a constant chill in the air as you find yourselves standing across from these strangers, who are also you. And that is where we are going to join our heroes this evening.
Okay.
I want everyone to describe what they look like.
Yes, I think everybody should tell us a little bit about what this fantasy version of their character looks like, or their counterpart from this universe. And before we jump into that, who has luck points? I haven't had a chance to review everybody's new luck point situation.
None on mine.
No, sir.
3 on Matthias. And that's it.
I think I have anti-luck.
Luck of the Rooster. Does Centurion not have luck in this version?
Nope.
Oh,
No, we used our points in a lot of other ways.
that's fair.
Yes.
Awesome. Well then, Matthias, I sent you over your luck points, but Kevin, why don't you tell us a little bit about Fantasy Overdrive and about Matthias?
Okay, so Matthias is an older-looking gentleman with dark hair, a soldier, sort of got that world-weary look about him. Sort of your fourth wall break as the audience is he's recently, in story time, learned that he is the reincarnated brother of Strahd, the Vampire Lord. So that's also weighing on his mind. Our adventures up to this point, he's sort of been trying to keep everybody alive as they make lots of foolish and traumatic choices. And seem to recall there were some wolves at a creek, and Andy was a little upset with me because I was, trying to toss that log bridge down and break off the pursuit, and we almost got devoured. But so he's looking at these strangers like, this is another not good surprise. We'll see what comes of it. Overdrive, I mean, he's not wearing a costume. I'm imagining we were sort of reimagined to fit into Barovia. So I sort of see medieval Drive or Barovia Drive as sort of a monk type character. I decided that his powers have been reduced to a pair of magical boots that make him fast, and he's got some fistcuff things like a monk would for some rapid strikes. So he looks kind of uncomfortable, I guess, like I would imagine if it had been a live action version of the old D&D cartoon, that first episode where they find themselves, over yonder. Like, I'm not sure what's happening here, but this doesn't seem good to me. So he's looking around at his allies, who are now dressed very differently, I assume, as well. and these strangers that they're confronting, and he's a little vexed. And I guess I don't know where you want to kick it to next, Alex.
Let's pass it over to Resonant and Tyrion.
So the fantasy version of Resonant looks similar to her normal form, except her skin is a little bit darker. And when the light catches it, every now and again you see like the twinkling of gems or the prismatic effect of light passing through that kind of throughout her skin. Her hair has gotten a little bit darker hued. It's a little bit more green, kind of emerald in color. She's gone from the kind of overlaid set of clothes and leggings to a more open, form-fitting and slightly more revealing robe, and she's got a staff in one hand. Her eyes are still cut to resemble gemstones like they were, and her ears are slightly pointed. Tyrion, on the other hand, is a tall, dark-haired, dark shaggy-haired man who wearing a battered breastplate with a green cloak about his shoulders. The only weapon that he seems to have on his person is a shield, which is dented in a couple of different places, but there is an inset gem in the center of the shield that glows with an ethereal light. He has a perpetual kind of scowl on his face, and he is looking at the group of newcomers with trepidation, if not outright hostility.
Excellent. And what about Centuria?
So Centuria she became part of the Aasimar bloodline when she came to this world. So she has sort of pale skin, gold, like almost cracks throughout her skin. She has her white blonde hair that she had before. It's sort of shaved on one side. And then there's like braids all throughout it on the other side. She's wearing a mithril chain shirt with just leggings and regular boots, and she has a glowing gold axe on her back. She also looks very grumpy to be here and is staring at the strangers like, if you touch one of these people, I will not hesitate to kill you. So she will also be placing herself sort of in between that group and her group.
And Bowman?
So, Bowman is in some ways very similar to what he's already dressed as, in some ways very different. He's still wearing very dark clothing, but it leans more into just pure black than like the sort of the blues and yellows that might have been present on his other costume. He's got some light armor also in dark colors, and he has a hood sort of up over his head that extends into a small cape down his back that is currently held down under a new quiver and a new a new wooden bow, and a mask on his face that like hides most of his face, save for his eyes that he is at the moment leaving on, sort of a change up of the traditional mask that he was wearing before. This one covering the underside of his face as opposed to the top.
Excellent.
And yeah, he is also quite tense.
Lots of tension. And Jonesy, tell us a little bit about your characters, Mortis and Oliver.
Well, Mortis is standing there, kind of the back of the group. His normal, very 90s-esque over the top, dark and brooding vigilante costume is being replaced with basically the medieval version of it. It's basically black and gray. He's got black boots, black slacks, a dark charcoal gray tunic and with black leather work and stuff throughout it. But all that's kind of got a big heavy black cloak over it with a hood pulled very far down over his head. And he has got armed with a couple staff and some weapons, but they all look pretty mundane. And that's him. And as far as my other character, well, he's a rooster, so he looks like a rooster. So
Yes, he is. He's a very pretty rooster, though.
I
Yes,
would say
very-
flamboyant.
meticulously, groomed, but still a rooster nonetheless.
Very preened. And Deuce, over to you.
So what do you do with a Gator Man? Nothing. He's great. He looks very much as we expected, just the clothes are a bit different. A nice fur vest, because vests, why not? Don't hide the guns. Rough hewn cotton pants, feet wrapped in leather. Looks somewhat about the group, and the other group that are staring them down shrugs and takes a step forward to give the other people a slight wave, and curious glance toward the rooster and go, "Hey, couldn't spare a drink, could ya? New to town?"
Mark.
Actually, Gatorman, you understand the rooster when it talks.
Buck buck? Wait, who are you, rooster?
What the buck? Oh, sorry.
He will look confused, but he will talk back to the rooster. Hey, rooster.
The rooster does a double take.
And you understand what he says, rooster.
Well, this was a pleasant surprise.
For you, I didn't realize. Sorry. Sorry, I was just talking to your rooster, looking at the other ones, but yeah, nice to meet you, Xavier.
Seen
Well-
you around before. Tyrion looks at the rest of the group.
Yeah, new, thirsty, a little broke. Nice to meet you.
It's not our winery. You want a drink? Find a flagon and tap a keg.
Yeah, funds are a little light, so maybe spare a dime.
Like I said, it's not our place, but there's nobody else here.
Oh. All right.
So to catch the Heroes of the Mist up just a little bit, since what has happened since your last adventure, in which you stopped the ritual happening just outside the Wizards of Wine, in the Druid's Grove over in that area where they were making the giant wicker straw that they set on fire. You managed to escape. Strahd left you alone. You headed back to the Wizards of Wine, where you met up with the Martikov family, which are the sort of informants around Barovia, who seemingly have brought you into their conspiracy to kill Strahd. Rowan and Beetlejaw headed off to track down word of where Von Richten ran off to, the famous vampire hunter. And a few days ago, Strahd showed up with Rooster Oliver under his arm and gave him back to you and left.
So it's been a weird couple of days.
It has been a weird couple of days.
Fuck.
I know, buddy. You thirsty? Hey, Centuria, I can understand roosters. That's weird, right?
I wasn't always a rooster.
Oh, what were you before?
I am elven.
Oh, you thirsty?
Yes.
Come on, bud. Take down 2 mugs. Let's go
Should you
tap
be
a
giving
keg.
the rooster alcohol?
Oh, he's an elf rooster, or he's not. He wasn't a rooster till recently. That's what he said.
He's an elf rooster.
Elf rooster.
I think we need to start figuring out where exactly we are.
Giving a hero point to Deuce for elf rooster.
Well, I'm gonna
Okay.
pour a mug and a half mug for my new friend. Sit it by the rooster and take a seat.
Okay, last thing I remember before we ended up here, we got surrounded by a whole lot of mist when we were in that fight in Bottled City. We didn't travel through the multiverse like we usually do.
think
You
this
mean
is like a weird
multiverse.
idiot box thing?
I'm not sure, Centuria. I don't think so. This doesn't feel like that. I still have a sense of magic in the area. It's just really dark.
Like it operates under a completely different set of rules.
Alex,
Well, there's a hero point for Overdrive.
question for Alex.
Yes.
Do I only understand Deuce, or do I understand all the other humans and just can't?
You understand everybody else, you just can't speak with them the way you could speak with Deuce.
Perfect.
That makes him Chewbacca to Deuce's Han Solo. That's amazing.
Oh, Deuce is a service pet.
Jeez.
An emotional support alligator.
Man, I feel
Just
really,
like Han Solo.
I feel really bad about saying I have a vest now. That just means I'm
No, you set yourself up for the joke.
If you see a gator man unattended, follow it. It wants you to know its owner is down.
help. My mom lobster fell down a well.
Not the mom lobster.
Oh, no.
I guess he
Oh,
will
my
take a
head.
moment to look at the other three as he sits the mug beside his new rooster friend.
You're
It's okay, right?
you're not from around here, are you?
No, new to town guy.
Don't think he should have alcohol. We don't know what it'll do to him.
Hopefully, get me fucking drunk.
He says, "Screw you, guy. He's really thirsty." Told him, bud.
Screw you, guy.
Yeah, but like he's like a whole rooster, you know. So I just don't know that that's not gonna kill him.
Well, I didn't pour a whole mug for him because he's the lightweight, sure, but I don't want to hurt him.
I think we might have
whatever.
more immediate concerns than inebriated roosters.
Can
Yeah, like the
What?
vampire
Once
lord
I've
that
murdered a
rules this
rooster,
land.
that's not my problem.
Wait, hold on. Hey, he says there's a vampire lord that rules this place. Is that right, rooster guy?
Yeah, there's a vampire lord that rules this place.
Oh.
Matthias, you want to tell him? Or are you gonna keep?
It's-
Are you gonna keep sulking?
Complicated.
Helpful.
But, well, there's a curse upon these lands. And it seems to keep drawing people in. It seems as though you're just the latest to be ensnared in whatever Machiavellian designs are afoot. That was pretty erudite for a soldier from Greyhawk, wasn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I can't keep switching roles like this.
You have a Machiavelli here?
There's a Machiavelli.
He's
everywhere.
he's one to make over.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. Come on, Ravenloft. There has to be a Machiavelli in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Never.
So things will not be what they seem, especially once the sun goes down. So be on your guard, strangers.
Kind of looked like the sun was already down.
Place says that happened.
That's just
What
how it looks
details?
here.
Yeah. it's
It
just how
always looks
here.
dark here.
To my rooster friend, what happens when the sun goes down?
Well, depending on where you are, most people hide themselves inside their abodes, and try to pretend that the world is not gone to hell outside. At least in this dreadful place.
Oh no, Ravenloft is feeling very 2024 all of a sudden.
Yeah, ain't it?
There.
Hey, Resonant, my rooster friend says we should stay inside. I guess this is your guys' hideout too. Look at the other ones. It's weird talking to the same person, but two different characters that they're playing at the same time.
Hideout? No, this is just where we've been holed up for the last few days while we wait for the rest of our party to return. We have to do something, Matthias. We can't just sit here and wait for them. We either go find them or we move on. I don't
Can we
want
go find the hag? That
Oh, I got you. He said, "Are you going to go find the hag too?" And then he sighed really mad. Is that about right?
Yes, the hag. We'll go find the hag. We did promise him.
Well, you can understand. Yeah, you got this. He looks happier.
I mean, seriously. And he stares over at Centuria. Seriously, I need to not be a chicken anymore.
This is very important to me.
He stares at Mortis. I need not to
doesn't
be a
want to be
chicken
a-
anymore.
Oh Lord.
He said he wants to be an elven again, not an elven chicken again. I can understand.
Anyway.
That would make me important too, man. I wasn't always a gator guy, so it's all right. I understand how you feel.
But you pulled it off
Okay.
very well.
Well, how do we
Thanks.
get out of here? We need to get back to Adrian. Unless Adrian's here.
That would require me taking a. I can try to see if he's here. I don't know. Something about this doesn't feel like his influence. I'm not sure though. Mortis, are you okay under there?
Yes, I don't know. Ever since I got here, I had this weird buzzing in the back of my head.
This place is a bit. She kind of like.
It feels kind of like the Crossroads, but different. Yeah.
So, what's this about a hag? The hags, sisters, 3 of them. We've run afoul of them a few times. Turned Oliver into a rooster there.
He said that, and Oliver did a little bump with his leg.
You did kill 2 of them.
Yeah, there were 3.
It's just one of them is left that's the problem.
Yeah.
If you kill the hag, will your friend go back to human?
Elf? Maybe. Not entirely certain. I'm assuming. I know it's a curse.
Point of order, Centurion. Why is killing people our go-to solution?
It's a hag.
Taking that.
He killed a bunch of the other ones.
I mean, my landlady was a hag. That was you should cut her head off with that gold.
I'm
axe of
sorry,
yours.
do
I
you
mean,
want to just like lock up the hag and like throw it
What?
into jail? Like what do you want?
What is it, buddy?
It's like, hag, yes, you kill hags. That's what you do.
Oh yeah, he says that's exactly it. You kill the hag and it'll help him out and turn
The
him not
chicken
chicken.
sees sense.
Yeah, Oliver. I'm sorry. Oliver says yeah.
The chicken sees sense. Did you call him Davy?
No, he
I said
said
Dave.
Oh.
I mean, kind of look back to Resonant. Maybe we help him out and figure it out along the way.
That's better than anything else we have going on now, but we kind of need more of the story, I think.
Yeah, what is this mist that brings people here? And
Right,
how do we bring
Oliver.
ourselves somewhere else?
We'll help you, buddy, but can you tell us more about where we're at?
You're in the cursed lands of Barovia.
Fuck.
Which is great, of course.
I
I asked the one guy no one else can talk to instead of the other 3, because that's what you do. I said we're in Barovia. I'm sorry, the cursed lands of Barovia.
Yeah, I was having a great time, and then I got snatched away from my homelands by the dark mists that permeate this place, and then I found some new friends to hang out with. Rather attractive gypsy boy, and then the vampire lords took a fancy to me, and then the hag took a fancy to me, and all the wrong people are taking fancies to me.
So Oliver was at his house, which apparently isn't like us, wasn't here, like in this Barovia, but somewhere else. Mist rolled in, took him away. Hey, it's like us too. And then Gypsy was thirsting after him, and that didn't work out. Vampire Lord was thirsting after him, that didn't work out. And then a hag was thirsting after him and did this. So this is where we're at.
Is the hag like attracted to chickens or
I mean,
What?
I imagine he was a very handsome elf, not elf and chicken. Because 3 different people that thought he was cute.
No, the hag was pissed at what we were doing. The audacity that we showed in their home and not accepting their hospitality when really they were just trying to get us ready to slaughter and eat us. So, fighting for our lives.
So Dave, what do you suggest that we do with a couple of hags that slaughter and eat people and turn people into chickens?
I'm sorry, this is my first time in Murder World, so maybe since you seem prepared for it, you could offer some advice.
Well, maybe you should listen to somebody who's a pro in Murder World. Okay?
Did you really just say that out loud? Did that just come out of you right now? Like,
I'm sorry, Oliver. They're not normally like this, but it's been a rough couple days.
Are you
I
two
know,
okay?
she's kind of feisty. I like that.
Oh my god.
Oh, you have no idea.
Resident will look between Centuria and Overdrive and go, "Are you two okay? Something is really
No.
off."
oh, I'm not okay. No kidding.
Totally fine.
Really?
Okay.
It seems
I noticed.
seems super fine. Everybody seems real fine.
Tyrion will look at Resonant. Your friends want to help with this scenario, or no, they're gonna complain about it?
Hey, you seem pretty gripey yourself.
Don't worry, he complains about everything.
Mm.
Who is this lady that's standing behind you that hasn't said anything?
She's sort of
that's
just
not appearing in this film.
she's just sort of standing back, looking sort of just sour about all of you, wondering if you're agents of Strahd or not. She says, "My name is Irina Kolyana, and I haven't decided yet if I believe you are what you say you are."
What do we need to do to prove to you that we are who we say we are?
I'm not sure that there is a way for you to do so.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, we're just trying to either get the heck out of here or figure out if our evil wizard is here. So, if you know a way out, we can do that and leave you guys
Happy to
alone.
leave.
And you
Only
brought an evil wizard with you.
No, we're chasing him. But, I mean, still, I don't care to help my buddy Oliver here. I got your back, bud.
Seems
So,
like at the very least, it seems like there's knowledge of an evil wizard in this land, right?
yeah, you guys have an evil wizard and a vampire lord too?
Yes.
People
I swear, we're stuck in the idiot box again.
Doesn't feel like the Idiot Box Overdrive.
Except it kind of does, a little bit.
We are in
I
costumes.
mean, I don't have a cheesy British accent this time, but yes, there's a whole lot of idiot box.
That was preferable.
So how?
You two
What
need to
is
stop sniping at each other.
what is an idiot box? And you've
a
been
long
there
story.
before. Were you confined there for your idiocy? And did you escape because you stopped being idiots?
No, it's a
Not
Ignore this
likely.
in the group.
it's a long story.
Centuria gets this like flush of rage and it just steps towards Irina.
Whoa, killer! Whoa!
Did you call us
whoa.
idiots?
I'm just wondering why you were in the idiot box. Not that. It seems like a
Maybe
natural
don't talk
thing to
about
me.
stuff that you don't understand.
Tap Centuria on the shoulder and hand her an empty mug. I didn't fill yours up. I weren't sure if you were thirsty.
Thanks. Sorry, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you
It's
always
not
have a
bad.
temper like this, or is this new?
It's amplified.
Well, the Martikovs are out of the house for a couple of days, so I think if we are going to prove that you are not an agent of Strahd, we should look into having them kill the hag.
Wait, you want us to go and kill the hag and you're not coming?
I'll go with you.
Why are we proving ourselves to some random person we met in the tavern?
I was just going to help my chicken friend. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm going to help all of them.
Don't all of your grand adventures start in taverns?
No, only some of them. I didn't say that, obviously. I don't understand the chicken.
It's
As
not,
every
it's
good
not like
story
Dark
starts in a
Scale.
tavern.
At this point, Resident actually kind of like she shakes her head, and she goes, "No," and then she's responding to the chicken because she can understand the chicken.
Mm-hmm. Resident speaks
Like-
all languages.
Yes, it still does,
Including chicken.
including chicken. Wait, no.
Hey, good for you.
You got two
Okay,
people.
I didn't think that was working here.
I didn't know I could do it at all.
None of
I'm
you
just
are
glad.
natives. None of you are natives of this land, but this Barovia is a land shrouded in mist and duplicitousness. And your spooky friend over there looks like he could be an agent of the dark gods. She sort of nods towards Mortis.
Hey, Mortis is okay. You just gotta get to know him.
I think
It's okay.
you could technically call him an agent of the dark gods. I think that doesn't
Okay.
like not fit him.
Okay.
You know?
I think there might be a different connotation to dark gods here that we're not picking
Yeah.
up on.
He's a
Also,
good guy.
also, hi Ogric and hi Wiki. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, he's a good guy, and he's one of us. We trust him.
I'm more of an atheist. I don't follow any of the gods. Because that would get me in a lot of trouble. Piratism and all that.
It's like you work with gods all the time. What do you mean you're an atheist?
Well, atheist is not the best term, but there's no better term.
No worship.
I'm not spiritual.
Not surrounded by gods, surrounded by dicks.
It's like Mortis, not spiritual.
Jeez.
So can we
Where
go
is
kill
he?
the hag to
Friend
save
from
the
work.
chicken to hopefully get out of here?
Oliver, his name's Oliver, but
Or
Yeah.
arrest the hag?
If you go
If
with the
need
intention of arresting that hag, you will have a bad time.
Yeah, well.
Oh, I guess murdering her will be great fun. Right. Love it.
I'm still a little more concerned about the mist than the. I don't mind helping out Oliver, was it? But
There you go.
my priority really is the mist at the moment. We left a lot of things behind, and we still have to deal with Adrian.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but now that you are here, you're stuck here forever.
Forever.
Everything that comes
Forever,
to
ever?
Barovia is here forever, or until Strahd gets bored and kills it.
I'm sorry. He gets bored and kills it?
No.
People only come here because Strahd summons them as playthings for him. He gets bored and wants to play a cat and mouse game with heroes from some other dimension.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's not gonna work for us.
You're more than welcome to lodge a complaint with Strahd yourselves.
Well, we have some
Okay.
experience with vampires.
Looks over
We
at
do?
Centuria. Yes.
We do?
yeah.
Maybe
One
you
shot
don't.
Dracula.
Centuria has one-shot
Oh.
Dracula every time she's seen Dracula in our game. In the Nerean Nexus, that was the first thing Centuria did, was break that spear he was trying to steal in half and stab him with it.
It's a long time ago.
So
Okay.
the short of it
Dracula
is
in
we're
season
stuck
one?
here until further notice. Unless maybe we can kill Strahd, the magical vampire man that brings people to this land.
Yeah, does he control the mist that brought us here?
That is not known. I
it's
suspect
that or an
that
evil
he.
wizard.
I suspect he has influence over the mist, but if he could control it, I think he would leave this place. But he seems as trapped here as the rest of us.
Mortis chimes in. For some reason, I think you're right. I think he can't leave either.
I mean, if he kind of brought us here, do you think we could just thump him a little bit and help us get out?
It's
We've escaped from worse prisons than this before.
look,
Oh,
if
so,
you
yeah.
think you are powerful enough to go and just just beat up Strahd, you're more foolish than you look.
You should see my other costume.
And so
Look,
what are these
I-
primary colors? We don't have that here.
I'm not sure what. Not sure why you seem to have a problem with us, but if you have a problem with Strahd. Why haven't you tried to work it out? Why are you just? I mean, you said he came and dropped Oliver off.
The only reason he didn't take me when he came here was because he couldn't come into the winery.
Take
Wait,
you.
why can't he come into the winery? This sounds important.
It's a private residence.
Oh,
a
so he's like
vampire.
old school movie vampire.
I-
He's got all the rules and stuff.
Is there not like garlic
What's
here?
a movie?
What's a picture? I don't know his fascination in me. I don't know where it stems from, but my whole life he has tried to take me, and I've had to move from one safe place to another, staying just ahead of him.
Except
Oh.
he knows where we're at, and if he wants to, he'll just send any number of minions to come get you, Arena. We should have already been on the move. And Tyrion will look back at Matthias, and somebody just wants to sit here and mope.
Well, Tyrion, if you're going to lead us, then lead. Or do you operate as a power behind the throne in your priestly ways for all things? By all means, there's the road.
Tyrion will slam his hand on the ground. You know better than anyone that I was not playing politic in my last life. I'm not trying to do it now. I just would like a direction to wander in rather than to do it aimlessly. Now, if we're going to wait for Rowan and Beetlejaw, we should make that decision, and I'll go get my ass drunk. If we're not going to wait, let's go fix Oliver. At least start somewhere.
Man, Oliver, your friends are like mine.
And I can't even get them to get off their fucking asses because they can't hear me and understand me. All they hear is bark, bark, bark.
I'm going to
So,
tell you, man,
Alex,
sometimes they can
what
hear
time
you.
of day is it here in Barovia?
It's getting to be about 7 o'clock at night. The sun's going to go down soon.
So, given your current crossroads, Tyrion, do you really think it's best to head off right this moment and search for the hag? Or perhaps dawn might be a better time to depart?
Like dawn has ever mattered in this land. You make a point, and I would agree with it. Just would Tyrion's just like he just kind of slumps back and folds his arms
So we're
across his
agreed then.
breastplate.
At dawn we depart in search of the hag. Yes, companions?
Finally.
Oliver
What is
says
that chicken
finally.
talking about now?
Irina will
Great.
nod and say, I'm in agreement with that.
Glance
Then
back
let
at
us eat and
Resonant.
drink, for tomorrow we may die. And so Matthias will head off and get a mug.
Glance back at Resonant. We still going to help?
It's the only way we're gonna learn anything about this place.
We're in, Oliver.
Matthias, wait before you go. Give me your swords. Somebody needs to keep them sharp.
I can see to my own blades, but thank you.
Kevin's characters have beef with everybody.
It's good to see
No,
everybody's getting
everyone
along.
has beef with my characters. That's
Beef,
it's the
it's
flow
what's
of
for
time.
dinner.
Where's the beef?
Bunch of jerks.
Hey, Xavier, is there anything in this horrible place that we could eat?
We're going to find out.
Borscht, borscht, and more borscht.
Over the bar I go.
And he cooks. Huh.
Yeah, my mom taught me. She's a beautiful woman, let me tell you. Let's see what we got. And I'm going to start rifling.
She's a lobster, which I'm positive you don't have any frame of reference for.
There are no lobsters in
Barovia is a
Barovia.
long way from the ocean, that's for sure.
It's like
Yes, Greyhawk isn't.
Resonant is watching Oliver watching
Gator Man?
Xavier. Yeah, just like that chicken's giving you the eye.
I think that chicken's checking out your ass.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going through.
I think that chicken wants to fuck
wait.
you.
What?
There's just one tail like sticking up over the bar. It's a little walking along.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Tyrion's gonna stalk off, kind of throw himself into a dark corner and brood, and Resonance kind of go turn to the rest of the group, say, "I guess we need to find rooms for the night."
Well, that guy just took the dark corner, so I'll have to figure something else out.
There's only one.
Resonance scans the room. And there's plenty of dark
There's-
corners.
There are 3 more.
Irina will say there are rooms upstairs in the tavern. You're welcome to them until the Mardikovs return.
Thank you. Resonant will head upstairs. Kind of. She looks uncomfortable walking up the stairs. She's just kind of like.
Bowman will follow.
Overdrive will follow.
Is
Just be-
Xavier still cooking?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Dinner's in 2
Centuria's gonna
hours.
stay with Xavier then.
Perfect. So, Resonant, you'll lead a group upstairs. You do see there's a number of sparsely appointed rooms, mostly just furnished with the bare essentials. You see there's a wash basin in a central room between the multiple bedrooms up here. Each of the bedrooms has basically a threadbare straw mattress. You see there is a footlocker in each room. There's one for each room. Looks like people have to share whatever they want to store their belongings in. And you can see that the other heroes here have clearly marked up some of the rooms as their own, but there are enough that you guys could divide yourselves amongst 3 different bedrooms.
Okay. Resident will look at one and she'll go, "I'll take this one. I'll let Centuria know she can bunk with me. The rest of you can pick a room. I guess we're gonna be here for a bit."
Okay.
Should we figure out now while we're up here what we plan to do with this hag? If this is a literal hag we're dealing with?
What does that mean exactly? A literal hag?
I
You're
don't know.
So you're talking.
I didn't
about-
play Dungeons and Dragons. Like, explain this to me. What does that mean?
Right. So you're
What's that? I don't know what that is.
That's like a Hansel and Gretel thing, right?
so you're talking about the actual fantasy creature that is in most fantasy books, right? Bowman?
Sounds like that's what it is.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too.
Based on the descriptions, I would think it's something on the order of like Baba Yaga and the like.
Something powerful, something magic that can distort a normal form. It's not unheard of. It's not something that normally makes its way around Earth Prime. Every now and again, I think there have been intrusions, but it's, as far as I know, it's myth for a reason. But it sounds like it's commonplace here.
If these people have experience with that sort of creature, I'm sure we can figure out a strategy to fight it. My concern is they and Centuria, for some reason, seem very ready to kill this creature.
That's probably the way they've had to. I mean, we've been to enough other worlds at this point that we know everything operates a little bit differently. Here, it could be the only way to make sure that you survive is to kill your enemy. They might not have the resources, especially in this place, to just put them away. It's not easy to contain a mystical creature. It requires a lot of energy. You remember that prison where we found Adrian the first time, and all those mystical things that were there. It was a whole other place that contained that energy from all of them and kept them from being able to just use their abilities to make their way out. This place feels somewhat similar in the fact that I can't find a way out of it, but at the same time it's not restricting my power in the same way. She flexes a hand and notices a ring on her finger. Things feel different. I don't actually know what I can do here. I don't know what any of us can do here. It feels like things are a little bit more than just cosmetic changes.
You can confirm that.
I mean,
Dave will shuffle his feet and say, "Yeah, I guess I understand that."
Kate's angry, but she's never that angry. And I mean, you two were going at it awfully hard, Dave.
Okay, I expressed concern about killing things, and I'm the bad guy. Okay. Whatever.
No, it's just you guys hadn't. You guys haven't argued like that in a while, okay? That's all it was. I'm not upset at you for expressing concerns about killing. Anyway,
We might need some time to figure out what it is we're capable of doing in this world. And I understand the practicality of the situation. I want to know what we expect that we need to do, what we need to be prepared for. Because I made a promise that I would not use my father's weapon to kill anybody. And regardless of the situation, I don't intend to break that promise. I understand we can't arrest this hag. That would be very convenient. But I just wanted to be clear that I don't intend to kill this hag either. I won't stop anyone else who tries. Because again, we seem to be working under a very different rule set.
we'll see if we can get some more information from our hosts once Xavier has dinner ready.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
downstairs.
Grab a loaf of bread, rip off a piece, throw it to Centuria, sit down a plate because I'm sure they haven't treated my buddy Oliver right. Tear up some bread for him, and a piece for myself.
The rooster is strutting.
And I feel like sausages are around here and beer, so that seems to be the call of the day.
Yeah, blood sausages.
Beer, braised blood sausages, and fried potatoes. That's what we're making.
Yeah, smells great. Xavier knows how to do the Xavier thing. Did you want to make an expertise culinary expert check, Gatorman?
Rather not, but I'll roll just because I enjoy seeing things go badly.
It's one of the things you're good at.
11.
See, that's perfectly average. These are
Absolutely.
serviceable sausages.
Perfectly average in every way.
Serviceable sausages.
It's my new band name. But Irina has disappeared upstairs. Tyrion's gone off to
Brood in the corner.
brood in the corner.
He didn't go too far. He's still there in the
Mhm.
in the downstairs.
Yeah, Centuria, what are you doing down there?
As she's eating her bread, she's just talking to Xavier. She's like, I sort of feel like I was a bit of an asshole before.
You rolled out pretty strong. I mean, I get it. Lots of stress, and you're still working through some things. It's all right.
I feel like my emotions are heightened or something, like especially the negative ones, and I just couldn't hold it back. And Dave seems to elicit more negative emotions than positive these days.
So, Mom always told me
So,
something that
what- What I'm hearing is she's single, huh?
no, buddy, she's not. It's a long story. It involves DoorDash. But really, Centuria, think of it this way. As my mom taught me, is no one can make you angrier than your friends. So it must mean you care about them. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to get to you so easily.
Yeah, but I guess you're right. This is good bread.
It's terrible, but it's here. It's not, I mean, sure.
You think it's bad?
It's been around like, get this fresh. Oh man, Mom made the best bread. If I could make fresh bread, but there's not enough stuff here. It's not bad. Very, I mean, hearty. Doesn't taste like that crap you get at the store, so yeah, that's...
Rustic.
The ale is a little bit questionable.
I don't... Look, they dried sausages. They don't have refrigerators. That's all I could do to put some moisture back
Were
in
you
it.
talking to the chicken about me?
And weirdly
yeah,
enough,
yes.
weirdly enough, they don't have ale in Barovia. They only have wine. So
Oh, wine. Sorry.
That's fine. It'll work.
That's why the ale tastes weird, because it's wine.
yep.
Oh yeah, my buddy Oliver asked if you were single.
Seriously, is he hitting on her in that form? Ah,
Well, I mean, he just asked. That's a fair question. I think it was alright to ask.
Hey, man, do you want some food, Mr. Dark Corner?
When it's ready.
Are you just gonna sit over there until then?
That's my plan. You got a problem with it?
It's a little weird,
All the time.
lonely.
Yeah,
And there's
well,
people sitting here talking to each other.
Your friend Oliver says it's time to come out of your shell and maybe extend yourself a little bit. Maybe make a friend or two.
mm-hmm.
Give him a
Worked out
nod.
so well for me last time.
What
Well,
happened last time?
That's not what the rooster said.
I look confused because I've never heard a chicken laugh, and I'm amused and frightened at the same time.
Sorry. No, I just saw the comment in chat was, wait, is the rooster a bard?
Yes, the rooster's a bard.
Yes, the rooster's a bard.
Yes, the rooster was a bard. Elven bard.
Horny elven bard.
As well.
I mean, that's
yeah.
that's
Important
it's
distinction.
redundant. It's redundant at this point. Trust one too many. You trust one too many people, and they turn on you, and then you end up in a sunless land with a bunch of people who can't figure out whether they're coming or going.
Yeah, but you don't trust anybody. You die alone on your high horse, so
And trust me, being alone is not better.
set down a plate, put the first sausages on it, some potatoes, slide down to the bar. That one's yours, bub.
Tyrion will get up and he'll take a seat at the bar. You notice that the shield does not leave his forearm. But
Can't really blame him for that.
he grabs a fork, stabs a potato, and kind of shoves it in his mouth. I wouldn't eat the blood sausages. I smell good, but anything in Barovia with blood.
It works in my mouth.
Really, but
Or sausages?
which will make
Specifically.
Centuria plate, and when I get to Oliver, who will get a smaller plate, much like a small toddler, I'm going to cut it into little pieces for him because you take care of your buddy.
Giving everybody a hero point just for no malicious reason.
A malicious reason.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Believable.
Yeah,
Sus.
nothing suspicious about that at all.
Those of us with multiple characters, are we getting multiple hero points for both of our characters?
That's probably wise.
It's a good thing this isn't malicious.
Mark, you
Good
don't.
thing this isn't malicious. Yes.
Alex, you can probably use the luck points for us so you can tell them,
That's fair, since
Most of us don't have luck.
yeah,
Yeah.
Matthias has luck though.
Alright.
Let me just pass some of these around here.
looking over at Gator Man. Yeah, this wasn't one of our. Most of us aren't from here initially either.
Oh yeah, you said you came from. Where'd you come from? I mean, I guess it was. I don't know what you call your. Where you from?
The world I'm come from similar to this place. Just a lot less bleak and dark and gloomy.
Huh.
I come from the grand city of Greyhawk.
Never heard of Greyhawk, but so it's kind of like this little old-fashioned. I mean, for me, I guess, like this era was kind of in the past where I'm from. I'm from a place called Emerald City.
I don't think any of our Earth Prime people are nerds. Trying to think if I can have somebody roll a check to see if they know what Greyhawk is.
Mortis would be closest. The closest we
Yeah.
have would be Mortis with
Yeah.
his wizard van.
With his wizard
Yeah.
band.
That's
And he's
true.
upstairs, so.
Yeah.
But
So wait,
Curses
is your Tyrion kind of points it? He points the fork at Xavier with a half-eaten potato on it. So are the streets paved with green stone in your Emerald City?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, so just tell me where he's from. Thanks, Oliver. No, asphalt. It's kind of like stone, but it's smooth.
There's yellow bricks too.
I mean, huge skyscrapers. Helped build some of them. I mean, they're massive.
Okay.
Concrete, brick. I know you probably don't have a reference for a lot of this stuff, huh? Unless, are you from more like my time or more from like your buddy Oliver's time?
Or like Oliver's time.
Huh, alright.
I'm familiar with some of these terms. I have a background in crafting, so
Hey, me too.
Does your home world have more sun?
yeah, a lot
'Cause
more.
this is sort of depressing.
Yeah, tell me about it. At which point the gem on his shield will start to glow, and there will be the light in the room will get a little bit brighter. And he just Tyrion looks at the shield, just sighs, and just goes back to eating his potatoes.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, well, when the goddess wants to work through you, she's going to, regardless of if you want her to or not.
You work with a goddess?
I am what's known as a cleric, though that is I'm more of a wandering merchant these days. I had a falling out with my people, though doesn't seem like the goddess decided that I had actually left her little flock, and she still has she still seems to be granting me power, though I didn't ask for it.
We have those too. We become Scientologists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like once they get your hooks in, yeah, you can quit, but you never really quit.
What is Gatorman's Thetan level?
Level 5 Laser Lotus.
I mean, I can complain about it, but it's probably one of the only things that's kept me alive here. So, outside of he'll point the fork at Oliver, and then point to where Matthias walked off to. And then there's Rowan and Beetlejaw, but they're not here, so
What happened to them?
Yeah.
they went off to try to track down a legendary monster hunter. They haven't come back.
How long ago was that?
A couple days ago. It's not like it's easy going in this place, but
I mean, if we're gonna
Do you
go,
think something happened to them?
any number of things have happened to us since we've come here. I mean, magical house that had it out for us, the hags, werewolves, vampires. This place is cursed. People that end up here are cursed, it feels like, to go through the worst imaginable scenarios. And you either come out on the other side hollow or broken. If you come out at all.
Great.
so we'll do better.
You did say you're looking for an evil wizard, right?
Yeah, well, there's like several evil wizards, but it's the same evil wizard in different dimensions.
Is he bald?
Nope. I mean, he might be in this one. I don't know. So you know a bald evil wizard?
Well, there were rumors of a wizard from my world here.
Oh, sorry guys. Your friend Oliver's telling me about an evil wizard. Didn't mean to be rude. Okay, so you have a bald evil wizard here?
Well, I don't know. Personally, I just think he's a dick. I don't call him evil, but you know.
Yeah, fair.
But I don't know if he might know of your wizard that you're looking for.
Cool. Where do we find him?
I don't know. Apparently, we had rumors that he was here, but we haven't seen much to support that rumor. His name is Morden Keaton.
Yep, trying to find information about where he is and what you guys know about that.
I remember very little other than we
It was
learned
a
his
thing.
name. It was a thing. It was a plot line that we hadn't followed up on.
Yep, there's a mad mage around here somewhere. Where does he live? Come on, notes. I'm looking at my adventure notes from like 4 years ago.
I said our evil wizard's name's Adrian Eldritch, but he might be Mordecai in here. I'm not sure, but if our evil wizard got in touch with his other alternate dimension evil wizard partners, and they're trying to blow up all the dimensions. Well, they're trying to make one where there are no more wizards and no more anything, so he can be, I don't know, unhappy there. He's got a lot going on. But we're going to stop him. And then, of course, trying to stop him, we ended up here.
You and your friends are gonna stop a mage that wants to collapse the universe to one single place.
Yep.
Good luck with that.
Well,
Thanks.
the good part is, to blow up all the other universes except one, you need a lot of power or a very big gun. And he doesn't have the very big gun yet, so we're trying to stop him from getting the very big gun, or try and stop him, but that's... You know.
We also have a lot more power in our universe than we seem to here.
What, you mean the magic axe on your back isn't powerful enough?
Okay, but imagine the magic axe, but like as my physical power. Like I don't need an additional item.
You
Very
still look like
fast.
you still look like you could put your fist through a zombie's face.
I could, but I could put my fist through like a brick wall and it not even phase me. Do you know what brick is? Do they have brick here?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know what brick is.
Okay, just making sure.
Sorry, but like it's a lot. It's a big learning curve. I get it, Oliver. It's okay.
Tyrion looks at Oliver like, yeah, they think we're backwater. Not that he understood what it was, just the indignity of the Bach.
Yeah.
Anyway, outside, everybody give me a perception check. Everybody in the winery, give me a perception check.
Everybody.
Should be all of you.
Everybody in the winery.
Everybody in the winery.
All right, there's Resonant.
Nice. I can see.
I can fight. Bowman got a big
26.
old 9.
26 for Resonant, 27 for Tyrion.
Nice, Morta.
I got a rock.
Sweet.
But Jonesy, what does the chicken see?
I don't have stats
Gator
for
man.
chicken.
All of the chicken stats are +0, so if you want to roll, you could roll.
Okay, my characters rolled identically. Both got a 20. That's
Huh.
insane.
What does Oliver see?
Barovia
Xavier.
Drive.
He got a 4. Oliver got a 4.
A 4.
He sees a promising future with
Apparently-
a young Xavier.
At this point, he's seeing doubles of everyone from all the beer he drank earlier.
I'm cutting you off, chicken friend.
I did Google it. It says alcohol is bad for chickens, but sometimes they eat fermented fruit and they're okay.
Close
Well,
enough.
he's a magic chicken, so you know.
Yeah, he's fine. Those of you who got a 15 or higher, I think is almost everybody. You hear the pounding of hooves coming this direction, and the sort of rickety wheels, like a coach is coming this way.
Tyrion will kind of drop the fork on the plate, stand up, and head to the door.
And
Resident will come downstairs going, "Are we expecting guests?"
Maybe their friends came back.
Yeah, Overdrive is probably just gonna sit upstairs for now and like wonder what's going on around here. Matthias will sort of shift his position at the bar so that he can see what's happening at the door and maybe make sure that the sword is loose in the scabbard and ready to be drawn in case there's some shenanigans afoot.
Mortis is upstairs trying to connect to the soul vault and or the crossroads and failing miserably.
what is happening?
I think Bowman was distracted by trying to figure out what these new arrows do.
The adequate array of arrows. So Tyrion, you head to the door first. You see the door as you open it. You do see there is a black stagecoach rolling up this way. Sort of reflective black wood, gold filigree, lots of draconic imagery along it. It is being driven by a skeleton dressed in sort of rusted armor, pushing along a team of skeletal horses. The carriage rolls up to the front of the Wizards of Wine winery, and the door opens, and out steps a sort of beautiful black woman dressed in sort of long, luxurious purples and black leathers with lots of gold. She has the telltale fangs of a vampire and just the little hint of blood on the side of her lip. And she's joined by a couple of other skeletons, one who comes out with a big silver horn that he will blare in a mockery of, like, the king has arrived.
That's unnecessary.
And the woman will step forward and say, "Ah, Mr. Vale, I understand you have some more friends here. Would you go and gather them? I have a message for them from the master of the land."
I'm not your servant. You want to...
Oh, chat.
Why don't you just bray loud enough so that they can hear you?
You're adorable. And she'll raise her voice and holler into the tavern. And those of you who are from Earth Prime do recognize her, that she has Sophie's voice.
Of course she does. She does.
Thank you, chat.
Oh my!
You're welcome.
No, that was established before Chad figured it out.
We just saw it coming a mile
But
away.
that's what makes it extra special.
Yeah.
Chat reads you, Alex, like a book.
Like a
When
book.
Centuria hears Sophie, she will get up very fast and come to the door.
Yeah, I don't know if Overdrive is aware of Sophie's fate, so he's like, didn't we deal with her before? Like, let's, no. Everything's on a rerun. And he'll make his way downstairs.
Didn't we kill that bitch? That's Overdrive.
No, that's not what I
No,
said.
no.
Ah,
Centuria
Bowman
will say,
takes
"You
a-
have got to be kidding me."
Yeah, Bowman takes a long time to get his arrows back together, and then join the rest downstairs.
when you go to leave, Mortis is waiting for you, so Mortis, you don't have to walk down by yourself.
Thanks.
Reach
Yes,
over and pick
please.
up a new friend Oliver and carry him with me to the door.
Ah,
You had too much to drink, buddy.
Bach.
Bach.
You don't realize that you're actually just saying Bach right now.
Right, I was like, I can't even understand what he's just saying.
And once everybody gathers at the door, she'll just sort of like gesture with her hands, wrap them into each other, and say, "Please welcome new heroes to the wonderful lands of Barovia. My master, Count Strahd von Zarovich, extends his greetings and would like to invite you to dine with him at Castle Ravenloft in 2 days' time. He understands that you are new to these lands, and he would like to introduce himself and make himself available to assist you in anything that you request."
Resident
No.
will look over at Tyrion and Matthias. Did you get this request when you got here?
Out of character, I kind of think so, but it's been years. I don't remember.
Fuck.
I believe you guys got a letter inviting you to dine with
Yeah,
Strahd.
I was gonna say I thought we did, but it's been a
The
while.
chicken's just nodding his head yes.
Oliver says yes.
Was it 2019? Was that when we
Yeah.
were doing?
Yeah,
Oh my God, it's been.
it's been 5 years.
It's
Oh.
been
I've been stuck as a chicken for 5 years.
And you didn't do a recap? Holy crap. I was kidding.
It would have been a lot to recap.
Yeah, take that.
Alex doesn't
Yeah.
remember either. That's why I didn't do the recap.
Yep. I had to go open up my old Roll20 table and like try to figure out what was happening based on the rolls you guys did in the chat log.
my god, is that Sophie?
Why don't you just rewatch the? Okay.
Only the first 9 episodes are on YouTube.
Right.
But what happened to the rest?
I don't know. I don't think they ever made it up.
Oh,
I wasn't in charge of that. I don't know.
okay. Yeah, Matthias is saying nothing, just glaring at this latest servant of the Dark One who comes crawling in with more trickery and nonsense.
Oliver says yes.
Overdrive is like, wait, do you guys ever see a horror movie? Like, you don't accept the invitation from the bad guy. Like, that's not what you do. Like, that's how people get dead. I mean, no offense, lady.
Why would I be offended by being freed from the chains of mortality?
Oh, she's one of them. Great. Overdrive starts looking around for crosses and garlic and things like.
Gonna arrest her with the garlic?
The hammer virus.
I'm gonna protect myself from becoming the undead with the garlic. That's what I'm gonna do.
Well,
You ever
don't
see a
invite her
movie?
in.
Get him
not how-
No, no,
I said
no!
don't
You
invite her in. I said
Don't
don't.
invite her in.
That's
Right.
not how that works, Overdrive.
Okay, thanks for the invitation. Bye.
Century just slams the door.
Bye, Felicia.
Don't we need to talk to him at some point anyway? All right.
Can't agree on.
I don't know that going to his castle is a great place for that to happen.
Yeah.
You know, home
It's like
field
home
advantage.
turf.
Mortis will chime in. Actually, I believe that's the right thing we should be doing. We need to get out of here. This is a distraction from our actual main objective.
And you think the vampire guy's gonna help us?
I mean,
Because
if he
wouldn't like
controls,
lie.
I think I think we need to go through him to get out of here. Either way, and the sooner we do that, the sooner
Right, but again, I'm thinking home field advantage. Probably, do we want to give him that? Like, can we like lure him to a church or something and stake him on the altar or whatever else holy things we gotta do? We're like looking
If
at
he
Kieran,
can't
like,
even
what do you
get
do to kill
himself
a
out of
vampire?
here, how is he supposed to get us out of here?
Good point. Yeah.
I mean, if he has some connection to this mist, then he's our only real lead. And additionally, if this domain seems to be his to control and do whatever he wants with, I imagine he doesn't want to lose it when Adrian collapses everything into one.
maybe if he has some control or at least enough knowledge, he can teach points to Resonant and Mortis while still carefully holding the chicken. Can teach those two enough that you guys can navigate us out of here. And maybe even our new friends.
You guys hear the carriage pulling away.
He really left.
It's possible.
She left a physical invitation. Is that correct?
Yeah, if you open the door and look out, you'll see there is a silver envelope where she was standing.
Silver. I thought that was a new.
Well,
Miss
maybe we
Werewolf.
should handle the hag situation first and then decide what to do after that.
Yeah, I mean, the invitation's not for 2 days. I mean, we gotta kill some time anyway, right?
I mean, how far away is... Really? How did you even get pants?
Bowman will pick up the envelope.
How far away is this hag anyway?
Alex is looking at the map.
Yes.
About a day.
Hold,
Got it.
please. Alex is looking at the map.
Oliver said it's about a day, and then it's kind of on the way to the castle, so we're good. It's weird how the plots lined up like that, chicken buddy.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, I'm going to pull you guys over to the map of Barovia real quick.
Oh Lord.
Baroque Avia.
Barovia.
Barovia.
Where are you things? Where's my you are here sign?
I really want Straw to just be Cody.
What's
What's up, guys? Welcome to
No.
my pad.
He's in an alternate reality that's called Broveria.
He's here for WrestleMania.
Yes. It's Barovia.
Brovia.
I'm the
Welcome
Lord
to
of Castle
Barovia.
Ravenlift, bro.
Ravenlift.
Made a pact with the dark energy drinks. Brovia.
Total monsters, dog.
The mist that envelopes them is just like the mist in a sauna.
It's
It's
Axe
just-
body spray.
Oh no!
Oh no, you're gonna have an asthma attack and freaking die. Before you-
Guys, I smell like a 1990s teenager. Help.
Help! I'm in danger. So, you guys are where that symbol is over there, all the way on the left. The hag was most recently spotted here in the Berez ruins, which is about a day's trip from where you are. As long as nothing bad happens.
To Castle Ravenloft in 2 days.
Castle Ravenloft is over here.
I don't think we could even overland it in 2 days.
Like, if this trip is a day, the same distance does not get us to Castle Ravenloft.
Maybe they'll
Well,
show
there's
up
a-
and give us a ride.
There's a main road that will lead us to Castle Ravenloft. The other one's a roundabout way we have to go across land. Or
Yeah, there's some wilderness exploring you have to do to get to the Berez ruins, as opposed to taking just the King's Road or taking a carriage that way.
I mean, if we show up in 3 days, we're just fashionably late, but
they didn't say they were going to send us an Uber, did they?
I don't know. But if that thing shows up,
That was probably going to be a conversation that she wanted to have before you guys slammed the door and told her to go away.
My bad.
I was just trying to figure out how the skeleton was able to blow a horn.
Magic.
Oh my god.
I don't think that's the last we'll be seeing of her. I'm sure Strahd won't mind if we're fashionably late.
We already promised the chicken.
See, buddy, I told you we're good people.
We already promised the chicken.
Who's humming?
I was gonna say, is that Kevin humming?
I know,
or
I
is
was like, I don't know if it's Kevin.
That's Dave.
Is it
Dave.
Kevin? Is it Matthias? Is it Overdrive?
it- Yeah.
Oh
It's
no.
Overdrive.
Are you going to do that thing again where I get sick?
What are you humming now?
Well, like I don't really feel my powers, but they're kind of still there. And he will run, nowhere near his old speed, but 120 miles an hour is pretty keen for medieval times. So
I just imagine this dude like sprinting across the just random.
the trick will be how to figure out how to get the rest of you there.
Just
Hmm.
strap him to a carriage and make Overdrive push.
Hey, that might work.
Oh, I'm no longer looking forward to tomorrow.
How
It'll be
far
fine. This is fine.
distance-wise, Alex? How far away from the winery is the ruins?
That's a good question. Let me double check my map legend.
If you do that in miles instead of kilometers.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, I could try to tell you kilometers, but I don't speak that.
Just
Yeah,
have
makes more sense, but
Calvin
okay.
translate.
Yeah, does Calvin know?
It's only
Hey,
about 30 feet.
we only go metric for sci-fi games. Like we're keeping it feet around here in miles.
Right.
It's only
So-
about 30 feet according to that legend, so it's like across the street.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Or I guess I should do it by the road that you'll be taking there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Well,
9,
we're
10,
going- we don't
11,
need
12,
roads.
13,
Do,
14,
do, do,
15,
do, do, do.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 36, 40, 44. It is, I mean, it's only about 14 miles away.
14 miles.
That's through the road. As the
Was he
crow
actually
flies.
calculating, or was he just throwing out Powerball numbers? Like, what's happening?
No, I was calculating. Each of the hexes on here is a
Oh.
quarter mile.
I
Give me
need
that
as the
1
crow
billion.
flies, Alex.
As the
26,
crow
86.
flies. 1, 2, 3,
two,
4,
what?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 times 0.25. It's-
4.
Yeah, it's roughly 4 to 5 miles.
4.5.
4.5. Resident can get us there in 4 hours. Actually, no, I can get us there in. I can get us there in less than an hour.
I mean, nothing personal, Resident, but so can I. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just thinking about it from the standpoint of like I have an ability that will get us there in less than an hour. So,
Your ability involved clinging tightly to the edges of a cart while someone's running very quickly in front and or behind it.
no, my ability is
Better than that.
she raises her right hand, and all of you feel like a gentle breeze lift you up off the ground.
I
And
don't
you are-
think that's better for Xavier.
And you're all and everyone
I
in
hate
the
to
room
say
is
I
now
told you so, but yeah.
everyone in the room is now flying.
Oh god.
You could do that anyway, Oliver.
What?
Chickens fly ish.
No, they don't.
Short distances.
Chickens are notoriously bad at flying. They fall with style.
Flutter sometimes.
So do you still want to wait till like morning?
I mean,
think
there's skeleton horses riding around the countryside at night. I'm thinking maybe morning sounds pretty good. So
Yeah,
put
this
it
doesn't
out
seem
there.
like the place to be outside at night.
We probably should rest before we try to fight anything anyway.
Mortis looks confused, like, okay, whatever, but okay.
It's a little offensive, but let it go.
Standing
Yeah.
right here, guys.
Look, spooky, buddy. Like, no offense, but like, this is a little too much trick or treat for me going on right now.
Obviously, this is just a very bad Hammer film. Or a very good one, depending on your tastes.
Obviously.
Well, dinner's ready if you're hungry. I'm gonna catch some Z's.
Dinner sounds good.
Yeah, I think
Apparently,
Let's-
don't eat the sausages.
They're not bad. They're not great.
okay.
Like McDonald's breakfast patty quality, or worse, better. Like, where are we going with the sausages? Like,
They're blood sausages.
what does that mean? That sounds disgusting.
They have a little bit of an earthy undertone to them, but the wine kind of helps us balance it a little bit and brings up the flavor profile.
All right.
What's
Well,
the-
as our heroes learn as our heroes argue about what blood sausage is, I think that's probably a good time for us to go take our quick break. As they,
Wanted to see where that was going.
we can come back
Too
to it.
bad you just have to imagine it.
We'll come back to it. But yeah, we'll be back in just a
Ish.
couple of. Damn it, we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Thank you for bearing with us while we ran off for a quick break, everyone. We are back and ready to continue our delving into the great mists of Barovia. I'm sure everything will be fine. Nothing bad will happen to anyone.
Right.
We left off. Our heroes were settling in for the evening after sort of getting a lay of the land, getting a sense of where they were, what the stakes were, and they formulated a plan to help their good buddy, Oliver, whose name is actually Tristan, and I messed up. Sorry about that. Let's just switch that back to his proper name of Tristan. Editorial note, retcon.
Oliver's his middle name now.
Tristan Oliver Slutmuffin.
Maybe we don't have Alice name things anymore.
On his mother's side.
Oh, damn.
Of the New Jersey Slutmuffins. Man. 1 second, the Beatles are playing. Somebody else say something while the clock does its thing.
Da, 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 da.
Man, Oliver, you got drunk. You got weird.
Oliver, you got drunk, you forgot your name.
Yeah. You were just saying balk at me, and you're doing this weird thing with your chicken eyebrows. I didn't even know chickens had eyebrows. The weird part is Xavier's still a nice guy, so Oliver gets the entire bed to himself, and Xavier will just sleep on the floor.
Let the chicken have the bed.
Well, he's drunk. He needs to sleep, and take care of my chicken buddy.
I love
I'm
that
a jerk.
phrase. All right, so we did establish Xavier and Tristan were sleeping, bunking together. Who else is separating which way through the night?
Resident has a room for her and Centuria. Tyrion's off by himself. So, don't know what the rest of it looks like for everybody
The
else.
rooms
so.
hold two
Yeah.
apiece.
There were
I
three
think that's
free
what we
rooms.
determined.
3 free
so-
rooms. Each of them has one king bed.
If Gatorman is sharing a room with Tristan, then then Bowman, Overdrive, and Mortis are cramped to one room.
I mean, I'm legit letting the chicken have the bed, so if you want to sleep on the other side, you can.
To be fair, Tristan has his own room because Tristan was a guest previously.
Or
So
he
there's
was
two
chicken.
rooms.
So there
One of
are
you
there
guys
are
gets
2
your own
rooms
room.
left.
Fight for it. Hunger Games.
I mean, Matthias is an old soldier. He'll sleep on the floor.
No.
In one of those 2 rooms.
No. I want cuddles.
Well, Bowman's just gonna pick a room. Whoever wants to join him can join him.
Bok bok.
Jesus. Oh my god.
All right, now I'm
The plan is
picturing.
not-
I'm picturing the scene from Rocky Horror Picture Show where Frankenfurter keeps popping up in people's rooms,
Damn it.
but it's a rooster.
Okay, now I'm picturing Tim Curry as a rooster. This is not good.
Okay.
Jesus.
I don't think I could say that, Oliver. That's not even right.
Oh, my head hurts.
Oh my god.
Incredibly dark after dark.
With a rooster. That's what they mean by rooster teeth. Got it.
What's a whole rooster? That's kinky.
Ew.
During the night, Tyrion, will you make a will save for me?
Sure. $15.
You are visited in the night during your dreams by the sort of dark purple form of Morgantha the Hag, who sort of lingers at the periphery of your dreams, just sprinkling in little nightmare elements. With a 15 on your will save, you will be fine, but go ahead and tell me a little bit about what this dream is like and what Morgantha is adding to it.
So the dream starts with Tyrion just kind of walking through the forest. He's got a bag thrown over his shoulder, and it's a relatively nice day as he's doing so. And as Morgantha begins to weave her spell, the forest around Tyrion starts to wither and die, and the earth turns to muck, like dragging his steps down, and he can hear these thundering hooves and the shouts of people that are looking for him, and he can hear the clang of steel as like people pull weapons and basically like hunt him down. He just can't move through the muck and the mire fast enough to really get away.
Perfect. Yeah, every now and then she'll throw in little barbs about, I see you have new friends and you think they can save you from me. Soon you will all be poultry and I'll put you all in a pot and serve you to Lord Strahd as a begging of forgiveness.
Seems like Strahd already wants the heroes, and if you go and give them to him as chickens, you might find yourself the same as your sisters. Because Tyrion has enough mental clarity to be able to jab at her, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Since you made your will save, you were able to sort of throw it back at her, and she just twists up her face in just a gnarly sneer. I'll visit more of you soon, and I will take what I am owed. She dissipates in a cloud of sulfuric smoke.
Tyrion he'll wake up from the dream and just kind of, and he will grab his shield and head to the middle of the common area and just sit there with his back to the water dish. I'm assuming it's in the middle of the room.
Yes.
Or
Yep.
there's something in the middle of the room for him to just kind of lean back against. And he will whisper a few words and the shield will light up, bathing everything in 30 feet with that soft glow.
Excellent.
And he'll just kind of stay up for the rest of the night, probably.
Awesome. And dawn comes. Everybody else is welcome to wake up and head down to the common area.
Oliver, you've woken up to a loud thump as a body hitting the hard wooden floor.
Mar?
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah. Like coming up over the side of the bed, you'll see an arm and another arm pull up, and there's a 5'10" regular looking guy, rather well built. Looks like he's spent a lot of time working outside in the sun. Messy blonde hair, piercing green eyes, but looks like a regular Joe. Just happens to be wearing the same furry vest that Gatorman was wearing the night before. Looks very confused and looks very confused at you. That's not normal. Well, I mean, it's normal, but
Bach? Is that you?
yeah, it's okay. So I used to have a tail. I was much better at walking like last night. This is new. Yeah. Hey.
Still have a tail,
Yeah.
sort of speaking.
Oh no. No. There's just an opening. Hold on. Tie the hole shut on the back of my pants. Okay. Yeah. So long story short, this was me, and then the bad thing happened, and then I became the gator guy you saw. But I've not been able to go back, so this is brand new. I should really tell them. All right, buddy. Ooh, this will be a fun story. Come on, bud. He's gonna shakily walk out of the room and knock on Resonant's door.
I will do a rooster crow to wake everyone's ass up.
Burr, burr, burr.
Resonant will exit the room, kind of see Tyrion splay his arm up over his shield. Did you sleep out here all night? Yeah, the hag made a visit in my dreams. Wasn't going to let the rest of you suffer her stepping on your sleep, so did my best to keep that from happening.
Resonant.
Yeah.
I'm a people again.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Do you... Maybe it's this place? We all kind of know we aren't quite the same here.
I'm gonna guess yes, but
Okay.
this is new.
Okay.
I'm a people again.
Great. Let's...
Yeah, we'll put a pin in that. We'll come back to it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Does seem pretty important.
A little bit. Yeah, but I don't think there's much we can do about it right now.
I didn't know I could do it. Like since the storm, I just kind of was. I couldn't go back. So this is new.
Change back into a gator.
Got nothing. I'll keep trying.
Okay.
How do you try that?
They're just thinking like,
Yeah.
Just
I'm
like
a gator.
accidentally poops himself because it's just like.
I'm an alligator,
Well, damn. There you have it.
not an alligator.
Not an alligator.
I'll be back.
Davis.
Okay. Yeah, that's something we definitely have to deal with. Let's head downstairs. We should get a move on, right? We need to fix Tristan and figure out what we're going to do about that invitation. So, first things first. We promised we would help Tristan. Let's do that.
come on, chicken buddy. We still got you.
As they go downstairs, Centuria will step next to Xavier and say, "Do you have a weapon?"
My tail's gone, so no.
We should get you a weapon.
Tristan tries to lean back to look at to see the tail's gone.
Oh yeah,
That's
there's
all
a
Tristan's doing.
Shh.
There's a poorly tied opening where the tail was in his pants.
It's got a hospital gown effect.
Bach.
Bach, bach.
Bach. Bach. Bach.
Why am I getting? Why am I getting?
No, this shouldn't be happening.
Why am I getting Muppet vibes?
Yes, is that wrong?
Gator Man is now Man. Get out of here, Jonesy.
Gonzo, it's Gonzo and
My supervillain origin story when I became Man.
Not Man.
Yeah, man.
All right. So, it sounds like the plan
Half man,
is
half man.
Irina is going to hold down the fort here at the Wizards of Wine, but Tyrion and Matthias and Tristan, you have been entrusted with getting the sense of our new friends.
okay.
And yeah, you are free to begin making your way towards the ruins of Berez in search of Morgantha the Hag.
So Resonant will grab it. We'll gather everyone up and say, I don't know how far away we can be with this, so everybody kind of get together. And she will again cast her spell as she did last night, which, since I named it, we will bestow flight, and everyone now has an 8-mile-an-hour flight speed. Because flight 2 is 8 miles an hour.
Pick up, Tristan. I'm not gonna lose you, buddy.
Fuck.
Really? I thought you would have had a much better time, but okay.
Turns out he's scared of flying.
Gator Man still doesn't have a weapon.
Oh yeah, hold on. He'll
We're
go
going
behind
to
the
Hag's
bar.
Den.
He'll ruffle around behind the bar before coming back with a pretty solid-looking butcher knife. That should work.
Sure.
Will it?
Well, on the way, maybe the three of you can describe what this hag is capable of.
She did that to Tristan.
Fuck.
Just thumbs at the chicken.
Yeah, but I don't think her not being very good on the Riz, as we call it, is going to help us any. But I
The
appreciate you telling me.
Well, that does seem very powerful, but also very specific. I was wondering if there's anything else.
Well, she invaded my dreams last night.
She can walk between the worlds, between what we call the material plane and the ethereal plane.
And she's got really sharp claws
And teeth.
and
And
teeth.
she'll probably have a bunch of thralls. Things under her power that she'll throw at us. Did I miss anything, Matthias?
I'm not as learned as you in the arcane nature of some of these creatures, but that sounds pretty succinct. Oh, there it was again. Matthias has been to night school or something while we were away for 5 days.
Night school.
In the 3 days.
Yeah, I gotta bring that vocab down for Matthias.
It's rough that it's been 3 days for Matthias and 5 years for us.
I mean, actually, we can actually chalk this up to, being the reincarnated noble that he actually is.
Yeah,
Like
his
he's
Sergei
suddenly
influence.
Right, he's suddenly talking much more eloquently than he previously had as a rough and tumble soldier of Geoff from the Western Marches of Greyhawk. He's now got this second persona of dead nobleman in the back of his mind, and it's starting to peek through in his dialogue. We'll pretend that I planned that.
Very planned. Such planned.
I believe it.
Makes sense to me.
All right. Well, off we go. So, Resonant, tell us what it looks like as you begin lifting everybody up into the air to go fly.
Basically, it's similar to what it was last night. She kind of, and this time, since we're outdoors, she kind of raises both hands, just kind of in that levitating gesture, and everyone gets this little dust devil kind of underneath their feet, kind of lifting them up off the ground and allowing them to fly.
nerve-wracking. And yeah, you begin your flight. You said it's 8 miles an hour?
It is, so we should get there in a half hour.
Perfect. I mean, in a perfect world, that's what would happen.
Yeah.
You know, Century, it's amazing. I can't smell everyone like I used to. It's kind of nice.
I imagine that would be pretty nice.
Because I'm not gonna lie, this place stinks.
Yeah. It's sort of nice that I can't hear conversations 10 miles away. It's been really cool.
Maybe
You
it's
still
not all
can.
bad here.
Spoiler alert, the Freedom Wing Dark just stays in Barovia. Doesn't go back to Earth Prime.
It's kind of chill here.
This cursed land. I can get behind this.
If we kill the vampire lord and the sun comes back, this might not be a bad place.
We just need to get that therapy door over here.
Exactly.
It'll be perfect. But you all get about halfway, floating over the sort of withered Gothic landscape. The forests are tall, foreboding. The mostly pine trees you're seeing down below. Every now and then you'll catch a glimpse of something dark moving in the shadows of the underbrush. Just sort of general unease as you fly through the chilled air. You make it into this sort of mountain pass between the Wizards of Wines and the ruins of Berez. And everybody give me a perception check. As the clouds begin to darken and you get sort of that humid smell of rain.
24 and 18.
Bach.
Bach.
Oh, no translation needed there.
I know, buddy, but there's nowhere to stop and pee.
So 24 for Tyrion, 18 for Resonant, 17 for Bowman, 12 for Centuria, 11 for Tristan, 16 for Gatorman, 26 for Barovia Drive, natural 20 with a 30 for Matthias, and 11 for Mortis. Those of you who get a 15 or higher hear that the wind has picked up and is beginning to howl much louder than you're expecting, and you hear just sort of a crash of thunder in the distance. Overdrive and Matthias, with your successes, you can hear the beating of massive wings coming this way. And you will have a chance to act during the first round of combat that we find ourselves in.
Oh Lord. And these, what does this flappy thing look like?
Well, as each of you is sort of buffeted in the storm that is whipped up, there is a
Holy
rush
mother
of
of
wings
cats.
as an enormous zombified dragon pulsing with blue
Yeah.
energy rushes up to eat all of you.
That's above our pay grade.
For
You're getting paid
real.
for this?
Bro, we're not PL-13 right now. Let's keep that in mind.
I believe in you guys. Oh, hi, Jupe.
Oh, we're
Jesus.
babies.
Jupe's
Oh,
here
hi.
just in time to watch
So
Skinny.
you don't want initiative yet because it's
I do want
not-
initiative because in M&M, I say this wrong all the time. There is no surprise round. There is just the first round of combat where everybody else has the surprise condition.
You got to give us control of the tokens for the Barovians.
Yes, I was just gonna say.
I can do
Barovia
that.
Drive, I can do initiative. Ma.
Where's Matthias?
Shit, I got another 12.
That's not Matthias, that's Tristan, Alex.
You don't mind to throw me on the tracker to solid 2, baby.
Ooh.
Oh
Don't-
no.
I'm too concerned over my dupe chicken friend.
Oh, the chicken friend got an
Sensitive
8.
Human body.
The chicken friend got an 18 on his initiative.
Oh, there's
Chicken about
Matthias.
to
Okay.
F things up.
Initiative.
What are you balking at so
inbound.
wildly, buddy? Oh, dragon.
Oh, dragon.
This is where I would
Dragon,
seduce the dragon if I was my barter form.
Maybe
Seduce
the
zombie
dragons
dragon.
into chickens. You don't
Yeah,
know.
I was like, you might have a better chance as a chicken.
Look, give me your best lines. I'll say it out loud. We'll see what happens.
We'll both fuck him.
Wow.
I did see myself.
Oh, yeah, but I did put the dragon up on the overlay for the folks to see at home.
Good lord.
He's over there doing dragon things.
And then some.
And then some. So it looks like I might have to add Tristan in. Yeah,
I don't
Tristan.
have I don't have a character sheet for chicken Tristan, and
It's cool.
since I knew he was still a chicken, I didn't convert him over yet.
Yeah, no worries at all.
You can add a gator man at 2 weeks.
At 2?
I rolled that one.
Oh, at 2, Gator Man.
No, at 2, not at 2.
At 2.
So funny. The 3 people who can act in the first round get to go now. Overdrive, followed by Matthias, followed by the dragon.
Okay, well, kicking it into overdrive. I will rush over there, feeling the speed surge from my little magical boots. And then I'm going to unleash a rapid strike monk style puncharama.
Nice.
Let's see
No
if
stunning
this works.
fist.
Let's see if this. Hey, I'm not going to bother. So this is just an unarmed attack. The rapid strike just adds multi attack to it.
Perfect.
Why am I not seeing it? Oh, I guess I gotta click on that. Let's try that. That is a 25. So hopefully he's pretty easy to hit.
25 definitely hits. That will be 13 above. Actually, wait, math is hard. 25 minus 8 is 17.
17.
So that it will give you the
So
plus
that's
5
3
bonus
degrees.
to hit.
Okay, so plus 4 on the damage actually.
Yes, on the damage.
So that then is how do I flip at the right character sheet? So that will be a 23 toughness DC.
Perfect. He gets a 19, so he'll take a bruise.
Holy crap. And then discretion being the better part of valor, and overdrive wisely still having the move by action is gonna zip himself down. Is this terrain accurate?
It is. You're in the air still, but that is accurate to what's below you.
Okay. So if he comes after me, the rest of them have a little bit of cover. Is that correct? Am I reading that terrain correctly?
After Matthias? Oh, you could hide in
No,
that
see
tree.
how overdrive is like in the little.
Yeah. The problem.
Well, no, because tree. No, sorry.
You're all in the sky. That's just what's below you. So if you want to go down there,
Oh.
you could get some cover.
How well? I want to. If he comes after me, I want him to not have like area effect for everyone else.
Okay. Yeah, you can get out of the range of the
Then
area
over-
effect.
Over here. So I'll go over here then, just to be safe, since I'm up in the air.
Okay.
So the flying spell, does that affect my speed with the magic boots?
You just move as usual.
Okay. Okay, so then that is it for overdrive.
Is Overdrive skywalking?
I think Overdrive is Skywalking.
Dave Skywalker, that's what they call me.
Dave Skywalker. Jupe says go over, Dave.
Oh crap, George Lucas gonna sue. Oh wait, he doesn't own it anymore. Haha, George Lucas can't sue me.
Yeah, like
Disney
Mickey
can't,
Mouse
though.
won't sue us.
They're busy making bad movies. They ain't got time for lawsuits.
I'm going to take you for all you're worth. Matthias,
Good luck, Mickey. I got nothing.
right?
Oh, Matthias, good lord. This
Good time to remind everyone that the Untold Stories Project is an LLC registered in the state of Ohio. You cannot sue me directly.
Put that in your
That's good
Steamboat
to know.
Willie.
Well, this is embarrassing. That dragon's a long way off.
You have
So,
120 foot fly speed.
Yeah. Okay, so fine. So then it's time for Matthias to bum rush the show because that's the kind of dumb stuff that he does. You know, when
He's
you're-
just
when
he's
you're
just a little
tired old-
guy. What are you worried about?
When you're a tired old soldier, you got that that semi-death wish going on. You just rush the dragon with your sword and have at it. Let's see if we got the old swing and a miss going here. Sword.
I'd be surprised if you missed.
Come on. Make that improved crit pay off. Here we go.
You were saying, Alex?
Good news, bad news. You don't
Ugh.
miss.
Jesus.
So you do hit. That's good news.
Ugh, that's awful.
Um,
Sure.
What's
I'll
the
take
bad
it.
news?
bad news
I'm
for me. It
standing right
wasn't a
next to him.
natural one.
Oh.
I thought it might have been a natural one, but you only have a +5 to hit. So DC 22.
Right. DC 22.
Yeah. You come swooping in with your sword. It slakes
Fine.
across the bone of the dragon, but it doesn't seem to do much damage. Do you have move by
All right.
action? Do you
Well,
want
I
to stay
don't
there?
have move by actions.
Oh.
I don't have move by actions. So
So you're just there.
here we go.
You're just there. I gotta look at my hero lab sheet real quick.
That's never a good sign. That's never a good thing.
I do. I just need to remember how big the cone is on his FU breath.
It's only like 5 feet.
It's only like 5 feet. Oh, cool.
Yep.
Oh,
Good to know.
perfect.
Skeletal dragons at low lung capacity, like the one blowing the horn last night. It's a
Mhm.
weird known fact.
It's a 60-foot cone. That's my measuring tool.
I didn't write that.
It's got to come out of him, though. Curses. Float again. Well, Matthias didn't really do anything to him. Overdrive punched him pretty good. But all of you are over there, and he's going to go over there and do the dragon thing. As he
If the
comes.
dragon hated speedsters,
Uh-oh.
we're never
Hey.
leaving Barovia.
Wow.
I want everybody over there that's not a Kevin character to roll dodge and DC.
So,
What kind of a sick world do we live in where I'm safe and everyone else is in danger?
so question, Alex.
Yeah.
So, I know you can't interpose for area effect, but if I
Shit.
forego my reflex save, can I give my chicken friend cover?
I'll let you forego your save to protect Tristan from the blast. I'll just make it so Tristan doesn't have to take the save at all.
Okay, I'll take full damage and spare my chicken friend from becoming fried chicken.
Okay. The dodge DC is 21. Let me know if you make that.
Nope.
Ooh, I'm gonna spend a point. I don't feel like I can make the toughness save of whatever this is.
I'm gonna hope that I can make the toughness save.
Yeah.
Because I just rolled a 6.
Oh
and
man.
I will be applying my evasion bonus to the roll. Oh, there we go. That's
Good
some
job.
numbers.
All right.
Okay, so if you made the 21, you're going to need to give me a toughness check versus a DC 20. If you failed it, I need a toughness check versus a 26.
So if we made it, what was that?
If you made it, I'm looking for a 20. If you failed it, I'm looking for a 26.
President will be re-rolling
Wow.
her toughness save.
Okay. I got
That's a 22. Okay. I'll take a
20.
hit.
With the hero point I spent.
the toughness save.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tyrion.
You should have another one, right, Calvin?
I mean, I feel like this could happen again. I think the dragon's gonna get another turn at some point.
Actually, very soon, because the rest of you are surprised.
Yeah, you know.
Oh hell.
Wow. Okay.
Staggered A.
What is missing it by 6?
Bruising days.
Ugh,
Tyrion
shit.
is absolutely okay on his reroll with a 27.
Tyrion is the shield hero.
Yes.
More just successfully.
Huzzah.
A nat 20'd it, so I'll take my bruise and be happy about
No,
it.
you got a natural 20, so you don't take any damage. Nat 20 is at least one success.
Oh, fair enough.
So Resonant gets a 22. Did Resonant spend a
Yes.
hero point? Okay.
Yeah. Resident
And
spent a
some-
hero point to get 22, so I took a bruise.
Okay, and Centuria got a bruise in a daze.
I'll take the stagger. I'll save my point for whatever might actually knock me down.
Okay, so you can get up again.
Yes, that would be my preference. I would like to not be kept down.
All right, that's Argynvost as he rears up, opens his big skeletal maw. The blue energy courses up through the see-through esophagus, and he just breathes out this cone of freezing cold ice and just solid frost that encases, that washes over all of you and just really sucks.
Yep. Ow.
Yeah.
You okay, chicken buddy?
What?
Yeah, no, that sucked.
And then that will take us out of the surprise round to Overdrive.
Okay, so run up and I'm feeling really stupid, so I'm going to use all-out attack and power attack to give him a rapid strike in the
Okay.
hopes of giving him a bigger bell ringing this time.
Something to think about.
Yeah, something to think about. You piece of crap. To make best use of the power attack, I'm gonna spend a hero point to reroll it. Where did my hero points go? Am I missing something here? What
They should
am
be
I
there.
seeing? I don't see my hero points anywhere.
I don't see Kevin in roll 20.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even see you on the page.
Oh, I don't see anybody in Roll20, so I thought maybe it was just me.
Yeah, it's you and Kevin are both missing.
Oh, I'm gonna
I had
read
only
through-
seen 4
I
people.
I
for
just
most of
moved
the
my guy
stream.
on the map. You don't
Maybe-
see my tokens?
Maybe hit.
We see your
refresh,
to-
'cause sometimes the
yeah.
names don't show.
Yeah, the names aren't showing on the bottom.
Yeah, I had to refresh because no one's was showing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing the names at the bottom. So
It just moved me over to the Heroes of the Mist table when I hit refresh.
Because you had two versions of it open at the same time. in different tables.
Every time.
My bad.
I only know that because I do that a lot when I'm testing
They
stuff.
are.
Now everybody's
See
there.
my name.
I see Overdrive now.
If you
Now
don't show up on the
the
table, he can't hurt
Orders
you.
in my way. All right.
Genius.
So. Okay, so spending one of their points.
One of them there points.
Let's go ahead and do the reroll. So many different windows open right now. Oh, now I lost my. I hit refresh and lost my characters.
What was that
Characters
noise?
went away! Ah! Son of a. It's not funny.
Grr.
Kevin Chicken sounds weird.
Sons of bitches. All right, hold on.
Rude.
Character sheet reloading. Character sheet reloading. Here we go. And my other character's next. That's lovely. All right. So. When does it begin? So that is a 25.
25 will again give you that +5 damage.
Okay, and I power attacked, so that's actually a 28 toughness DC he needs to make.
That's pretty good. He gets a 25, he'll take another bruise.
Okay.
Overdrive, what happens as you keep whittling away?
So again, he's like the quote unquote speed seems to be coming from the magical boots and not himself anymore. Like he's used to that wellspring of velocity flowing through the veins. And so he's sort of a little wide-eyed as he's throwing punches that are fast but not really superhumanly fast. But he seems to be hurting the dragon, which kind of trips him out a little bit. And then a little jet back. Not real far. Again, just trying to kind of keep his attention on me. Hey, Toldark and Gruesome, I'm over here. Why don't you leave them folks alone and let's see what you got.
You got it. I'm going to spend a challenge point.
That's rude.
No, rude.
That's really rude. I call shenanigans.
I don't like these challenge points.
Thank you, Steve Kenson.
Remind me to give Steve a hard time about that.
Mr. Dragon, I'm picking up what you're putting down here. Okay.
I mean, all of our dead bodies.
I mean, if
That's-
I have to serve my new Dragon Overlord, I'll accept it and move along as per.
Oh,
And this is-
Overdrive, my bad.
Oh no!
What?
I got a critical hit to hit you with his tail.
Rude. Well,
Claw,
I
claw,
can't really
bite.
evade a targeted attack, so I guess I'm just gonna have to eat that.
Yeah, I need a
That's a
DC
DC
29
29, huh?
toughness save.
I can't make a DC 29.
29. Oh my god.
So
Yeah,
this time, I
it's
remind
not good.
everybody that running away is a valid tactic in role playing games.
Can I,
did
interpose?
run away.
You
I
can
think we gave-
interpose.
I think we
Um,
gave you interpose.
Yeah, let me check.
Oof.
I do have
Oh,
interpose. I'm gonna interpose.
Okay.
Stop in the name of the law.
Give me
What
a
am I
DC.
rolling? A toughness?
Yeah, toughness for 29.
You violated the law.
Was it a Skyrim
She's
reference?
gonna arrest a
Zooms in
dragon.
on face. It's Oblivion.
What is happening?
Oblivion, that's what it is. Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a hero point so I don't die.
Oblivion's kind of a Skyrim reference.
Yeah, they're pretty much the
Kinda.
same game.
Good
Oh
God.
my god! I did the same thing.
Yeah, so you get a 20, but you get a bruise in a daze, basically, because
Well, I
you
already
missed
had
by
a daze,
9.
so I'll just
yeah,
take another juice.
yeah.
All right.
You can't get another daze, so.
Can you stop taunting the dragon?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
What time? That's never a good idea.
Half
Time
past
to get
dragon
ill.
o'clock.
What's the time? It's time to get ill.
Oh, all right.
All right, Matthias, over to
So-
you.
Okay. I guess I'm confused here. Are my points all on the same character?
No, so Overdrive has 3 hero points. Matthias has 3 luck points, and then any luck points above those 3 are Matthias's hero points. For our next
Okay.
session, I'm going to make sure that I've got hero points that are marked like Barovia hero points for the Barovia characters, so that they can
Okay.
have you can have multiple
So the luck
stacks.
points. So the luck points are Matthias.
Yes,
Okay.
because you said Matthias
They're
has 3
Matthias.
luck, so
Yes. So then one of those 4 luck points is actually a hero point.
yes, yep.
Okay. So I will spend a hero point then, because it seems like that barbarian chick can take a pretty solid hit, to use my leadership advantage to get rid of her dazed condition.
Ooh. What does it look like when you use leadership to take away Centuria's days?
Matthias kind of flips that tattered cloak over the shoulder and sort of just shouts, "Stand firm against this foe, brave warrior." And sort of, he kind of shakes it off.
Thanks.
I'm so inspiring.
Very inspiring.
Yeah. So, that's the one to hear, right?
Anything else, Matthias?
I think that's a standard action. I don't think I can do anything else at this point.
You should have a move
Getting
action.
Centuria.
If you got a move, you can move.
Yeah, I guess there is that. I can catch up to Dragon Boy just because he's not very far. So I will move over then. And that's it.
Awesome. The dragon on the dragon's turn is going to use Claw for multi-attack. It's going to throw a claw at Matthias and a claw at Centuria. So subtract 2 from this. Here's from Matthias, 25, and Centuria, 13.
As a reminder,
Oh, shit, that doesn't-
we are not
This guy's-
PL 13 anymore.
Yes, it'll be fine.
Push Shaw.
13 doesn't hit Centuria, though, I don't think, right?
No,
Okay.
it doesn't. And I already used my interpose, so I can't interpose for you.
Yeah. Matthias,
That's
give
all
me a 24 toughness.
You're funny.
Actually, at this point, Tyrion will interpose
Oh, okay.
Stop.
because we can.
Kevin,
It's
we love
okay.
you. We don't want your characters
Okay,
to die.
But I rolled actually pretty well, so it's okay.
Just roll
Oh,
well next
doggy.
time.
I rolled well too.
Let us love you.
Yeah,
Keeping Kevin alive.
Kevin won.
Well, with the
Is
24 Tyrion, you don't take any damage as the claws rake across your magic shield.
Yep. This is what he was built for, so.
You just need to get you a magic helmet.
And the dragon will use
Spear.
its move action to come over here.
Oh, nice.
Stop.
So the magic
Rude.
Tristan, you're a chicken.
Fuck!
It's not fair.
Wow.
It's really not fair.
I mean, that was inspiring. I think we should get a +1.
I absolutely agree, little buddy. We are balked.
Tristan, if you want to spend a hero point for Tristan, I'll let you use the Inspire advantage.
Yeah, I will.
You have a beautiful singing voice, buddy.
I'm glad Jupe is here to see all the rooster action, because Jupe and I have a rooster in our comic who is amazing. Or, sorry, she's a hen. She's not a rooster.
Wow.
But yeah, Tristan, did you spend that hero point?
Sure, I will spend a hero point.
Everybody will get a +2 to all of their rolls until the beginning of Tristan's next turn.
Yay.
Nice.
And you're still in the loving embrace of the Gator Man, who is Man now.
Yes. And if you
Tyrion.
mean by a hot man,
Alright.
yes.
Yes, the Hot Man.
Well, we're going to start because every one of my characters has to do this. We're going to make an assessment roll. So check it off your bingo sheet. 29.
Is that with your +2?
That is with the +2, yes.
Ah, it's one above 30.
I roll a natural 1 on my resist that check, so that would usually be a miss by 20, so that would be 4 degrees of failure, but because it's a natural 1, it's going to be 5 degrees of failure. So you're able to figure out that this dragon is a higher power level than you. Surprise.
No shit.
And you're able to get
Yeah,
5 of
isn't
its
that a
exact
freebie?
numbers.
Jesus.
5 of its exact numbers or potential weaknesses if it has any.
Oh, yeah, please start with the weakness. 1.
Tyrion knows that this is an undead, and undead have a number of weaknesses throughout the universe that Tyrion hails from. They are susceptible to being turned by clerics. They tend to take additional damage from things that generate holy energy or radiant energy. Also, it's the zombified version of a silver dragon, and silver dragons don't like fire, so there could be any number of things.
Okay. So that counts as 1, or is that counting as multiple?
That's one weakness complication.
Dodge, parry, toughness, will.
The dodge and parry are both -2. The toughness is 18, and the will is 8.
Okay. All right. Alrighty then. Well, Tyrion will look at Centuria and go, "Might want to put that axe to good use." As he pulls his hand together and summons a ball of light and tosses it at the dragon. Radiant bolt.
I hate that for me.
I know you do. 25 to hit.
That will hit.
21, and this is, drum roll please, divine and radiant.
Oh, good. The radiant bolt is radiant damage?
Yeah, you
Makes
think?
sense.
The Dickens, you say?
So 21. He does get a 26, but he will take a bruise anyway because he is weak to this effect. So what happens, Tyrion, as you chuck your radiant bolt?
He chucks the radiant bolt and says, "If you, it's like if you any of you can do this, pour it on."
And at the end of Tyrion's turn, the dragon will do another challenge point
Ooh.
because the dragon didn't like that. And where's my measuring stick? Come here. Oh man, you guys are just out of it over there. So, over there.
Hey, question for you on this.
Yes.
You said it's like last time you described it as a lightning type effect.
Yeah, like
Is it lightning or is it some sort of necrotic damage?
it is cold damage actually.
Okay.
However, the second breath that he has is going to be necrotic energy.
Ah!
Does that mean Mortis is immune to that?
Yes.
Cool. So, Mortis, you get bathed in the paralyzing gas, and it's no concern of yours, but Bowman, Resonant, Gatorman, and Tristan, I need you to roll a dodge check for me, please.
Same
At least we
thing.
get a
Gonna
+2 for this.
suck it up for my chicken friend.
Awesome. You can definitely suck it up for your chicken friend.
I'll take full.
And shout out to Andy for that suggestion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Andy's good like that.
Well,
Again,
President
it's a 21 dodge save. If you fail, I need a 21 fortitude save.
All right, but we got +2 to this because of Inspire.
Yes.
So add 2 to my fort. 24
You're
for
fine.
Resonant.
22.
Gatorman's fine.
Spire. Are you cereal right now?
Super
Yeah.
cereal.
I'm gonna point and try not to super explode.
It's family size cereal right there.
Super cereal.
Jeez. Okay, there we go.
Oh, Bowman's good. Everybody's good. So, yeah, that area fills with this sort of just choking necrotic gas. You feel your muscles sort of almost like rigor mortis lock up as it passes into you, but you're able to avoid suffering any long-term effects from it. Resonant.
Right. Resonant is going to get out of the area effect. I mean, not like we can really manage it too much, but she's gonna try.
Everybody get out of fireball formation.
Yep. Let's see here. Is everybody still in range? However, that's the question. Where is my? Where's the ruler tool? There it is. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get everybody, am I? Let's see here.
What kind of
I need 30-foot burst.
I could put an aura on you.
Okay.
30-foot burst around you.
Yep.
Is that visible to you? Can you see that?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Can everybody else see
Alright.
that?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I am going to have to leave a couple of people out regardless of what I do, so there is no way to not do this. Resonant is going to conjure up a bit of magic. And she's casting Elemental Warding. Everyone in the aura is now immune to cold at half effect.
Damn. That's pretty neat.
Do you have to stay in the
No.
ward?
No, it's just you had to be within that. You just had to be within that area for her to cast the spell.
Nice.
And then I will take a level of fatigue.
In a second, I'm going to give everybody a snowflake who was in the ward, so I know.
Let's see. Actually, is it worth doing that because this is an array? So since this is an array of spells, I can't technically cast another spell, even if I do another.
Not from the
action,
same
right?
array, no. Correct.
Yeah, it's all in the same array. So I'm not going to do that.
Does it affect you also?
Yes, it does.
Okay, cool. And then I can make the radius go away.
Yeah. Trying to see if I don't have anything else that will work here. So then we'll go ahead and be done.
Awesome. Mortis. Guardian of the Crossroads, Master of the Undead.
So, yes, Mortis is going to attempt to enter the crossroads, which he cannot do here. But the effect is going to be that when he does that, there's going to be a swirl of mists. It's very similar to the mists of Ravenloft. And he's going to teleport through them as he misty steps
Ooh.
behind
Wow.
behind the dragon. And I'm going to spend a hero point to get a spell that I currently do not have.
Awesome.
And that is going to be Vampiric Touch. So what I want to do is I basically want to use weaken against the dragon, and I'm going to need your help on that because I
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I've ever used that power, and I try to look it up in my rule book, and the basic heroes didn't have it. It's in the deluxe heroes, which is downstairs somewhere. So.
No worries, I've got you. So what are you attempting to weaken?
Basically, I'm trying to weaken his health. Basically his toughness. I'm trying to
toughness.
siphon some of the. Basically, I'm going up behind him, grabbing hold of him, and trying to actually siphon off the necrotic energy that's powering him into myself.
And what power are you power stunting it off of? How many points is that power worth?
I am powering it off of my Eldritch Blast.
Okay, how many points is Eldritch Blast worth?
I'm double checking right now. Give me a second. Eldritch Blast is 30 points.
30 points. Wow.
It's a PL. Normally it's a damage 6. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Damage 6. So I can put progressive on it because it has to be weakened 6. It'll be, what is your regular close combat bonus?
My normal bonus.
Yeah. Do you have a close combat skill for like grabbing stuff?
Sadly, no.
Okay. What's your fighting ability?
Shitty. So the odds of this working are slim, but we're gonna try it anyway because it looks cool.
Is it a 0? Is your fighting a 0?
Let me double check. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get too many windows. Too many
with
windows.
that many points, can you apply range to it to use it through your innervating ray instead of a vampiric touch?
I was adding accurate to it because we have points to work with.
Either way. I just figured he's already
well,
confident with blast.
Yeah, my spells normally go through necromancy. But my fighting is 4.
4. Oh yeah. So I only have to put accurate 1, and then you're maxed for power level balance. So you get a +6 to hit, and then it'll be an opposed check of your. 1 second.
10 plus rank, so 16.
Yeah, 10 plus rank. So it's actually not an opposed check. I just have to make a will save versus a DC 16 if you hit. And because it's a 2 hit, you could add power attack to it if you want to add power attack.
Sure.
Cool.
So let me roll. I figure out what we do. Let me just. 22.
That will definitely hit. Do you have power attack as an advantage, or are you just doing the 2 points?
I'm just doing the 2 points. Yeah.
Okay. And then he's looking for a will save. He's currently got 3 bruises, so he's on a -3 to that. Takes his will down to 5. He's looking for an 18. He gets a 17, so you will reduce his toughness by 1 for now. But you do... that is a progressive effect, so as long as you keep focusing on it, it will continue to affect him.
Sweet. Thanks.
You're welcome. That's the... And actually, you don't need to do... It's progressive, not concentration, so you just touched him, and now it's just eating him, so you don't have to focus on it. I just have to make a check for it each turn. So, just -1 from the weaken. He does recover lost traits at a rate of 1 per round at the end of his turn, but because it's progressive, he'll have to make the check at the beginning of his turn.
And so with that, I have move by action. I like to move away from him.
Fair. Don't mind me, said Mortis.
Blake, take it.
Awesome.
I just don't want those claws going in my face because I already have one eye gone. I don't need the other one gone.
Wouldn't that be some shit if I took your other eye in the first episode of the game? I'm not a monster.
I don't think it'd be good if you took his other eye in any of the episodes.
Yeah, but if I had to pick, it wouldn't be the first one back. Centuria.
Okay. Centuria has 60 feet of movement, so she's going to go over to the dragon. Take the glowing axe off of her back, and she's going to swing. So the way that we built the axe, and by we I mean Andy, so it has like a regular axe hit, but then my axe is like how in D&D, sometimes you'll get like additional fire damage or additional like whatever damage,
Mhm.
but it's additional radiant damage.
Excellent.
So I'm gonna roll for the axe, and then I'll roll for the other like effect.
It's a
Does that make sense?
secondary effect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they're linked effects.
Linked effects. Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so I will roll for the axe, which is this one.
Yes.
Critical.
Of course it is.
And then I'll roll Curse of the Heavens,
Which doesn't
which
matter.
is attached to the,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just,
so it doesn't have to hit.
right.
But you have the affliction bits that go along with
Yeah,
it.
wait, where is the affliction? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I rolled the wrong one.
No worries.
So it's
And-
resisted by fortitude.
Well, that's
and it
really
can
cool.
be impaired
And
or stunned.
And it affects objects, so if it doesn't have a fortitude, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, damn. Did you didn't use power attack, right? You didn't say use.
No.
Okay, so DC 27 toughness check first. Subtract 1 from this because he's got 3 bruises, but he's also got the -1 weaken from Mortis. So 29. He will still take a bruise, however, because he's weak to your radiant damage. Take him to 4 bruises. And then it would be a fortitude check. He's immune to fortitude, so it's going to be it's going to be based on his. Usually it is the power level of the thing, like the power points the thing costs. I'm not going to roll a d20 plus 180. That's not cool.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But I'll just make it I'll make it plus his power level. It'll be a d20 plus 11.
Okay.
Because it's a bit of a weird situation, but it is still his weakness. So, and I get a natural 1. So, good job. I would fail by 1 degree because that 12 minus 16 is 1. He gets an extra weakness degree for his weakness complication, and he gets an extra penalty for rolling a natural 1 because that's always an extra failure on top of your failure. So he'll take the 3rd degree.
Which there isn't
But
one,
there's
it's
only
only
2
2.
degrees.
So he's stunned.
Yes.
That blows.
Yay!
Stunned is rough.
Yeah.
What all comes into stunned? Am I defenseless when I'm stunned? I think I'm defenseless. Stunned. Where are you? It doesn't come up very often. Cannot take actions.
Whoop whoop. Including challenge actions. Take that.
Ah, that worked so well.
Lawyer.
Thanks, Andy. Thanks for my cool axe.
Yeah, Andy, thanks.
You
It's neat
asked
watching-
for this.
You did axe for this.
It's neat watching Alex silently scream to himself.
Bowman, over to you.
Okay, haven't been rolling well, so I'm gonna hope that changes. I'm gonna fire an arrow at this guy. I'm gonna fire a grasping arrow, and I'm gonna do power attack.
Perfect.
So that's subtracting my attack roll for an increase on the effect, and hope I get lucky with this roll because I don't have any way to fix it if I don't.
Huh.
And you're staggered, so you can't move. So,
Nope, not unless I fatigue myself.
yeah, you can go fatigue to do a move action if you wanted to.
But that'll slow the later travel down. But anywho, a 10 to hit.
10 does hit.
So that'll be DC 18. It is dodge
A
resistance.
dodge check?
Yes.
What do you mean a dodge check?
It's almost like we built our characters to be affliction based.
Can you dodge if you're stunned?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not
You can't take
defenseless, but you can't take actions.
You
Oh,
can't
that's
dodge
why I
when
was.
your dodge is -2, though.
Yeah, I was checking to see if it added, if it was a combined condition thing.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
What did you count the +2 from Inspired? Is that still going on?
That should still be
Oh.
going on.
Yeah, that would just be for the attack roll then. So
Yeah.
my attack roll would have been 12. So.
Yeah, 12 still hits. Conditions, page 17 of the Deluxe Heroes Handbook. Stunned. No, it does. It's not a combined condition, so it's literally just cannot take any actions, including free actions.
Or challenge actions.
or challenge actions. So it's a DC 18, you say, or a 21?
Jeez.
18.
18.
18. That's right. You didn't spend 5
No,
points.
no, yeah, sorry, no, I don't have the maneuver.
Cool. Cool. I get a 2. So I'll be immobile and defenseless. Just to add insult to injury.
So I had a secondary question. Is the dragon still flying?
He does require wings to fly, so no, he is falling at the moment.
Okay. The thing I wanted happened.
The thing I wanted happened.
Because now he's immobile and defenseless. So yeah, his wings, he'll hit the ground on his turn. And
Okay.
sob when he gets there, I suppose.
Is anyone...
No, we can't take free actions. So
Oh yeah, that's right. He can't cry. Crying's a free action.
Yeah, I
Remember,
think
we're
if I-
power level 6, Alex. We're so weak.
it's like we knew we were going to a land full of undead, so we made sure that we characters were like.
We've done a full 180. Says, please don't do this to us, Alex. Gator.
I'm
no,
still
no.
there for it. I'm still there for it.
It was please don't do this to us before we get a chance to actually act. Now we get to act. And now we get to mess things up.
Whack.
Yeah, I'm still staggered over here. I don't know if I'm... I don't know how confident...
Thank you, Calvin. I'm going to give you a hero point for being humble.
Oh, thank fuck.
I got,
thank God.
I got lucky is what I got.
He said, "Oh, thank fuck," I think, is what he
Yes,
said.
he did.
Gator
For
man.
reals.
Well, I'm gonna take my much more normal human butt down here too, and put my chicken friend in the hut. You stay safe in there, little buddy.
Are you gonna stab him with the butcher knife?
Actually, he's gonna. He's gonna turn around. Looks somewhat confused at how he's gonna help the situation, but it's what he's gonna do. Take a breath and start charging towards the falling dragon. And mid-stride, he will shift, begin to morph and shrink, and then grow long and turn into an actual very large 10-foot alligator. And start skittering across the ground towards the dragon.
Oh shit!
You
I'm a
are
gator
still
gator.
flying.
And now he's a gator.
He's a flying gator.
Yes, he's
Flying
a flying
alligator.
gator. So if you wanted full movement, you have 120 feet.
Flying
Flying.
gator is like that Mario music.
Flying gator, first strike.
Flying gator. Flying gator. Flying gator.
Well, you know what? For that very reason, then, we will extra effort and we will gator. Sounds like we got to.
Well, the thing is, with the spell, the flying spell, you don't have to extra effort. You've got enough movement to get to him.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think.
but it's an action to change forms, though.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
That's why I have to extra effort. So that changes that. You know what? We have all out power attacks. Let's just do it. So that cool. So Kachomp. Huh.
Is that a crit with your gator mouth?
That is a crit with the gator mouth. That's what I was checking. Gator is improved crit 2. So
Damn.
On the nose.
6, that's 21,
Alex.
26, 30, DC 31 with the gator mouth.
DC what?
I mean, it's damage 6, so it's 15, so 21. 5 for the crit, 5 for the power attack, so 31.
Cool. I thought that's what you said.
I was making sure I was right.
Okay, subtract 1 from this.
You almost made it.
It's a 27. Or it didn't take his bruises off for some reason.
It's still supposed to be 8 bruise, but I'm happy with that.
Yeah, so I've got what? I'll take the 8 plus 16's 24 down 1's 23, so a bruise and a daze. Dang.
It's a very confused flying gator takes a bite out of cry.
Yeah, what happens? Confused flying gator.
He still scuttles over because he's getting used to this now. And when he goes to take a bite, manages to crack a bone along its neck as it falls past.
Centuria's right there, like, what the hell?
All right, Overdrive, back to you.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot he's
so-
defenseless, so all of the hits are critical hits anyway.
So how does that work? With negative dodge, is he actually better at dodging because he gets rid of his -2? Like,
No, it's just it's gonna stay at them because the penalty. His dodge comes from his size as a circumstance penalty,
okay.
so he'll still be the -2 for that.
Where is... There's too much stuff happening
Yeah, he's just big. That's why he's easy to hit.
here. Okay. Can't. This map is too busy. And it's too big. Where is he currently? I can't.
Left-hand side of the map.
He's over there.
My hero point counter is blocking like half the map. Like,
Oh.
Stop the madness. And I can't get it back down. So I will zip over to him. Oh, there he is. I will zip over to him, and I'm gonna. Okay, why is it? All right, so I will spend a hero point. I intentionally didn't build this into Barovia Drive because I wanted it to be something he has to sort of stunt, sort of summoning up from his magic boots that dastardly deed known as unsympathetic vibrations. Now it's much lower level with the points that he's got, so it's only rank 3. So he needs to make a dodge save 13.
I can't make a dodge save. I'm defenseless.
So would that...
Well, I'll roll the
You can't
dodge
make
save because I'm defenseless, but I've also got 5 bruises, so that
Yeah.
since the dodge is now the active defense or the resistance defense, it'll be -7 to whatever I roll.
I'm here for that.
So I get an 11 minus 7 is 4. So I failed by
that's
2 degrees.
2 degrees? All right, so he is disabled and defenseless. He's already defenseless. Disabled is a -5.
Just another flat -5 to all his rolls.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them. All the rolls. Good job, Overdrive. What does that look like?
Again, he's sort of like out of touch with his powers because in this weird mixed up world, like he's not really channeling the wellspring of velocity, but like some of these kooky looking magic boots seem to be delivering some of his powers. So it sort of shivers up through his body, and he, lays a hand on the big dragon, and suddenly he's racked with all kinds of unpleasant things happening. And I'm going to spend a hero point to Surge.
Awesome. 1 second. I'm going to let the dog out because he looks like he wants to use the bathroom, and he's just over there. So I'll be 2 seconds.
1,200.
Are you going to ask a question or am I?
Who?
Oh my.
Yeah.
Who?
Don't do it. Don't freaking do it.
Yeah. Rael. Who?
So we got this dragon stunned and defenseless and immobile.
And
It's still pretty tough though.
hindered or yeah.
Sorry, he was tapping and whining, and he usually does it when he needs to go to the bathroom.
Okay, so I'm spending a hero point to Surge. I'm going to all-out and power attack while he's disabled and defenseless and all those wonderful things.
But I'm just a guy. I'm just a little guy.
You're a Dracolich, an evil, undead, monstrous thing. I'm using rapid attack because that's what he deserves.
Mortis is very
Okay,
conflicted
so-
because he thinks the dragon's very cool looking, but obviously it wants to also eat us. So,
It's trying to eat us.
but it looks so cool.
I don't really feel like I should spend my last hero point to re-roll that, even though that's pretty crappily low.
I mean, he's
But I did
defenseless, and you got above a 10, so it's still a
I think
critical.
he's okay.
Okay, so that means he needs a 28 because I got a critical, and I power attack. So he needs a toughness of 28 with his disabled and his bruises. Feel free to fall over. I'm cool with it.
So a 28. I'm currently rocking. So -5 from this. I'm only on a 9 toughness right now. With the -5 from disabled takes it to 9. So he gets a 12. So he will take a it's a 21. You got a 28 DC, so he'll take a bruise and a daze. Take his toughness down again, down to 8.
And then I will use move by action to get that out of dodge.
Perfect. And then the Kevin reunion tour continues as Matthias goes after Overdrive.
Oh, yeah, that's the cannon hide. Alright. Yes, Matthias can get to him with the little flying doohickeys. Do we still have the +2 from Chicken Board?
It's
Yes, you
not
do.
been Tristan's turn yet. Yep.
Okay. So then he will swing away with the sword. Come on, character sheet, don't crap out of me now. With +2. That's a 15.
So that will be
It's a
another
hit.
that'll be another critical hit.
Okay, so it's a DC 27 then.
Oh my god.
Toughness. I'm here for it.
That'll be another bruise.
Okay. I do not have move by action, so I'm going to stay there like a fool and get crunked.
I can't take actions because I'm stunned.
Makes you seem so much less brave when you say it like that.
It's his turn.
Yeah, it is his turn, so I've got to make a check for the fucking weakened
Doctor
toughness
touch.
with my disabled. So it'll be will -5, so subtract 5 from this. Or actually, no, I've got more bruises than that now, so I'm down to a 2 will. So 2 minus 5 will take me down to -3. So subtract 5 from this. 6 versus 18 is a difference of 12, so I will lose more. How much do I lose? I lose 3 points of toughness from that.
How does he become unstunned?
So he gets a resistance check, but only against one of the ongoing effects that are against him. So I've got to pick if I want it to be against the weaken, the stun, the disabled, the immobile, and defenseless.
That sucks.
Wheel of
Wow.
Henderson's
Turn.
That's rough.
Don't forget about falling.
Oh, and he falls. And he falls and hits the ground this round. Okay, so the fall damage is DC 19. I'll roll the toughness check for that. So subtract another 4 or another 3 from toughness. I'm down to toughness 4. He gets a natural 1. So he falls and he explodes into a pile of bones on the ground.
Damn.
Blue energy flies everywhere. His skull flies free and slams into the dirt nearby over here.
I think we leveled up, guys.
Gravity's a harsh mistress.
I think that's the
You've
first
got
time
level.
I've ever had somebody die from fall damage in Mutant Semester. I'm gonna
I
put a
mean,
heavy
look, he
asterisk
did have-
next to that
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
a bunch of other reasons for the fall damage being so fatal. But wow,
Tyrion kind of looks at Matthias and looks at the rest of the assembled heroes, kind of like, what the hell?
More strange magics, no doubt.
Mortis will look over at Resident and give her the heavy metal, like, the horns. Like, yes, we still have this. You got this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's kind of like,
Centuria's like looking at her axe lovingly, like this is such a cool thing.
I'm taking this back to Earth Prime.
Wow.
How Thor-like could Centuria become? And
Stormbreaker.
yeah, as our heroes triumph over the dragon who came here to stop them, we will pick up the pieces next week.
Yeah.
I'm befuddled. Welcome back to Freedom League Dark. You know,
Yay!
so yeah, as for news around the network, we will be sharing our Origins events soon. The Origin registration goes live here in a couple of weeks, and we want to make sure that you all have the chance to look for what events you want to play and sign up to play with us. We have the big mega event, where we'll be doing, again, the multiple Mutants and Masterminds tables that all interact with one another. We're having an ice cream social/baking contest this year as a fun get-together event. So I'm making orange drop cookies because I'm hilarious. And I was thinking about asking Liz if she makes cerulean cupcakes because I'm just going to double down on the self-deprecation. Yeah, and we have around 60 events on the schedule. Besides that, with Mutants and Masterminds, we've got some Fantasy Age, some Cthulhu stuff. There's a ton of events. We have some D&D stuff even. We have a couple of people coming in to run an ongoing zombie survival campaign. There's 4 parts that'll be at Origins. It's going to be interesting.
Trash Panda's always a big hit.
Yes, we've got Crash Pandas. We've got Honey Heist. We've got Deuce is running Deadlands because Deuce is amazing. And I think there are 4 or 5 game masters running Titan City stuff that aren't me. So I'm excited to hear how that goes. Otherwise, next Tuesday, we'll be back with Something in the Dark. Next Wednesday, we'll be back here again with Freedom League Dark and the Multiverse of the Master Mage as we continue our adventures through Barovia. We are still partnered with Norse Foundry, so if you do need to pick up some dice, please head over there and use the code USP Norse. You'll get 10% off your order over there. And if you haven't yet, our Patreon is the best place to support us at patreon.com/UntoldStoriesProject. We put exclusive content up over there. It's also the best way to help our network continue to grow and to help pay our bills. So I want to give everybody a chance to say goodbye, plug anything else they want to plug, and we'll get out of here. And I will start with Kat, because Kat's next to my face.
Hey guys, this was absolutely a blast. I'm so excited to be back with these beautiful people. This is like my favorite group to play with, so I'm very, very excited to see how this goes and if we can get Tristan/Oliver back into his human bard body so that he can flirt with Centuria and I can laugh. So yeah, I will pass it to Jonesy, who plays that person.
Bark, 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 bark.
You
No,
shouldn't say that about the audience, chicken friend.
Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. It's awesome. Looking forward to more of shenanigans with my bard. I'm half the reason because I kept for this is because I kept harassing Alex that you left me as a chicken for 5 years, and so as far as cool things I want to share, if you like fantasy stuff, Green Runner just released the Fantasy Age Quick Start, so it's totally free. So it's got a cool little adventure and some pre-gens and the basic rules and stuff, so you can try it out. And totally free over on the Green Runner website. So yeah. With that, I'll kick it over to Kevin.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming to the return of Freedom League Dark. I know you waited a long time for this, so did we. But it's good to be back with this crew and getting up to our usual shenanigans or unusual shenanigans as we're finding out in Barovia. But it's good to be here again. Hopefully we'll see you next week. We'll kick it down around the corner to Deuce.
Thanks, good me. Howdy, everybody. I'm so glad you watch however you do. Those who watch us live, always appreciate it and love to have you here. Those watching after the fact, thank you as well. Feel free to leave a comment about what we did right, what we did wrong, or what we could do better, what you would do. It's nice the holiday season is over, so we're back into this fun stuff, only a little bit. But it's always appreciated as we take this long, slow, speedster-free trek through Barovia. It's a nice, wonderful way to be.
Joke's on you. This is actually this year's Thanksgiving special.
Yeah, we're starting early.
Thanks for joining our St. Patrick's Day one-shot Heroes in Barovia. We've got 3 more sessions and the one-shot will be over. So yeah, with that, over to Cal.
All right. Yeah, I always love getting back together with this group, and I was real nervous, but we made it out of there. What a great display of how useful afflictions are.
Right?
Yeah, I loved every minute of that.
Yeah, I hope we get a lot of XP from that encounter. Yeah, as for other stuff, if you are on the YouTubes or on Spotify, please check out the Win with Dice podcast, because we're on Spotify now, and I gotta remember to say that. We were looking at some Starfinder second edition stuff, so we had a lot of fun with that. We're looking forward to the playtest of that game coming out later this year. So if you want to hear some stuff about Starfinder, go check out the latest episode. And I'll pass it off to Andy.
Yeah, everyone. Yep. As everyone has said, thank you for joining us. However you joined us, we appreciate the support in any way that you want to give us support. Come join us next week for more shenanigans with characters way underpowered than what we're used to, but still overpowered in multitudes of ways. I'll pass it on up back to Alex.
At least y'all understood the assignment. Yeah, but that's us. Thank you again for hanging out with us, and we will see you next time. Until then, please take care of yourselves. Make sure to play a game for yourself if you want to, and yeah, we'll be back.
Bok bok.
Bye.